Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
Jesus Christ!
No. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ!
And I've been waiting, baby.
Yeah, I'm just playing. This is episode 156.
156.
Of the iLLogical Sense podcast. This is your... the hell? It's your boy Busby.
Give me a hell yeah!
Jesus Christ!
We love you, God.
I thought you got the one who's on stage.
No, that's the one where he's in the house.
We love you, God.
We love you, God.
Oh, peace. Stomping on the enemy.
That is a sound ride. That is a sound ride in the earphones, man. Jesus Christ! Love you, God.
Give me a hell yeah!
Yeah, this is Busby.
And over here, it's your boy JC. No.
And Martine.
Yo, what the fuck is up, man?
Well, Jesus is king!
Oh my God!
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, yeah, don't do that.
Nah, man. That shit was not in Spanish.
Jesus Christ!
Do not put that on Catholic people.
Jesus Christ! Love you, God! Yeah! Alright, so who wants to start? Shit happened, but we already know
weekend.
shit. How's y'all weekend? Want to jump right
Start.
into it?
I had a good weekend, you know.
Had a chill.
Kick back, laid back. Watched My Name is Dolomite.
I need to watch that. I still need to watch that.
It was good, man.
Slacking.
They dedicated it to Charlie Murphy too.
Charlie Murphy!
And seeing it, you're like,
He could have.
I know exactly which role you were supposed to play. Damn.
And they were saying Eddie did a great job in it, huh?
Yeah, he
like
did great.
vintage Murphy, vintage Eddie.
I mean, I don't know what Vincent Eddie is because I don't really consider him a great actor.
Yeah,
but for this,
up there,
he acted his ass off.
Up there with Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
You better get that Oscar.
Yeah. Wesley Snipes' character was hilarious. He was this bougie ass nigga. Ended up being the director. That shit was funny. He played the fuck of that. It was like he channeled his character in a Tu Wong Fu.
Oh wow. Oh, damn, that's taking it back.
Yeah. That shit was funny.
Oh, you didn't watch that Scorsese shit, huh? That shit came out too.
No.
He pissed you off with the MCU comments or something? Oh,
I'm telling you, I only know one Scorsese film, and that's Goodfellas. Like,
because your boy Al Pacino's in it. That's why.
Al Pacino wasn't in Goodfellas.
No, in the Netflix movie.
Oh.
That's fucking 3 hours and 30 minutes. Shit.
Might as well watch The Godfather.
No.
I watched fucking Return of the King. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching this show called Daybreak. No, that was yuck to your yuck.
Yeah.
It's like a post-apocalyptic shit, but they kind of combine it with Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And he's like breaking the fourth wall, and he's trying to survive. It's Walking Dead with Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's pretty interesting. Matthew Broderick's in it too. Pretty interesting show. Went to the movies, but I'll talk about that in a bit. And talks about Jesus Christ.
I enjoyed the fuck out of basketball being back.
Oh, seriously, man. For me, it was just a sports weekend, bro. I didn't do much else besides watch sports.
Yeah. Every night that had multiple games, I just watched a quarter of each game on League Pass.
Well, so on like Sunday, what everybody was playing, that was beautiful.
One day of the year,
crazy.
all four major sports had at least one game.
Yeah.
This was nuts.
Yeah. What to say? Something else happened. I forgot. Niners won.
And I've been waiting, baby.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. Undefeated, baby. We get to them in a bit. I was about to say, Rhythm and Flow. That's what we want to talk about. The finals. Feels like forever. Because we talked about it last week.
We talked about it last week, and then it dropped 2 days later.
I know, right?
So it's like,
might as well just finish it. So yeah, shout out to D Smoke. TDE-ish.
Yeah.
TDE affiliate.
You might as well just say it, man. That
Jace.
was an industry plant showcase, as I fucking said, man. Because the reason why I said that, because, yeah, that was Sir's brother. Like, when did you start catching on? Like, when did you start catching it?
Catching what?
The TDE-ish shit.
When I realized that I caught it when he was his brother. It's like
No, but we didn't know that because I told
We
you
didn't
that.
know that shit.
No, I told him
knew
on
it.
I told him on the show.
No, you didn't tell me that. You just confirmed what I said.
Oh,
I
confirmed
said,
it.
I said it from jump. I was like, that's his brother.
Yeah, he
That's
did
right.
guess. He's like,
And then I went back,
sir.
and then I went back
Inglewood.
and then I went back and looked at everything, and I was like, yeah, because I've heard him. He was on one of Sir's EPs way back in the day.
Shit.
And then I went and found the exact song on SoundCloud. It's still there.
What's even funnier is
That
that.
shit's actually on Apple Music
Yeah.
too.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What's even funnier is that people started pointing out, like, I recognize him because the part where him and Miguel did the whole collab shit, they were acting too friendly, calling each other brother and shit. Where it turns out when Sir was touring with Miguel and shit, opening for Miguel, D Smoke was in Sir's band.
Yeah, of course.
And they were calling each other brother, and according to somebody that went to the show, they even confirmed, like, oh yeah, I know D Smoke. Me and D Smoke go way back. He toured with his brother.
No, that's why
That's crazy.
When D Smoke he said, "Hey, how's it going, brother? How you doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I bet all the producers saw that and they're like, shit, we got to tell every contestant to call their featured partner brother or sister."
Yeah,
so they won't throw it up.
yeah. Troy, man. So Ty Dolla $ign. No, it was Troy. Was it Ty Dolla? Yeah. So Ty Dolla $ign. What's up, brother? Ty Dolla $ign looked blunted out of his mind.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He looked hella
Yes, he
blunted.
did.
That nigga looked like Blase.
He didn't even want to be there. Fucking, who else was it? Khalib did that song with
Caleb.
I keep calling him Khalib. Caleb did that song with Tory Lanez. That was trash. Well, it wasn't trash. It just, he did what he could. It just didn't fit well with him. Fucking London B and fucking Tiana Taylor. That was fucking fire.
Oh shit!
Until she messed up, but she came back into it. But their chemistry was just
gonna
great.
say that. The chemistry
they had
was
great
fucking
chemistry.
amazing.
Well, she looks like a rap Tiana Taylor.
That too.
Yeah.
And I was very curious about how flawless was going to be with Jana Alcohol. Let's see how this shit goes. And he fit perfectly with that shit. Yeah, he fit perfectly. The performances, like, I had to rewind the Last Supper performance with D Smoke. That was very Kendrickish. Very Kendrickish. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
oh yeah, Soundwave produced that too. I was
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Everything
hide
just
it.
got confirmed because they're like Miguel, and I was like, ain't Miguel from LA too?
Yep.
And then,
Shit, I didn't even think about
and
that.
I was like,
yeah.
they keep all these niggas together, so that's one. And then they're like, Soundwave, and I was like,
No, because that's how I knew when he said Soundwave. I'm like, you ain't even trying to hide it.
yeah, I'm like,
Academy Award winning, went the Black Panther soundtrack, and did all the shit with Kendrick and TV.
yeah,
Soundwave.
like Black Panther soundtrack with D Smoke and how he's been going.
And then the ending after he won, and then you see Sir gets up on stage with them, even though they didn't
Highlighter
acknowledge
ass
him.
sneakers, so you. Wasn't even like trying to hide him. It's like he's there with highlighter sneakers. Like
Yeah.
can't
And they didn't
miss
even
him.
acknowledge
Seriously.
him. The judges and hosts, they didn't even acknowledge him. So, and then in the end, I'm listening to Last Supper, which is a fire ass track. I was just watching the credits, and then it just said, "Oh, produced by Dave Free, who was the former manager, former president of TDE." I was like, wow,
Yeah.
That shit was just funny.
that was hilarious.
What a
That shit
finesse.
was fucking wild.
If this
What
was
a
anybody,
goddamn finesse, man.
Hell
if it
yeah.
was anybody else, I would have been like, "That's fucked up." But we like TDE, so shit.
That's finesse.
Congrats, D-Smoke.
I mean, Tree Smoke is fire. I mean, the shit's fire. He dropped an EP. I didn't listen to it. I keep
Nah, that
playing
EP
on
is
it.
fucking dope.
I bet it is.
That shit's fucking hard.
For 7 tracks,
Seriously.
I mean,
It's just a preview of what's to come.
I wouldn't even say it's a preview. Like
This is who he is.
No,
I might cut a few people's top 50s this year.
Yeah,
Shit.
I gotta listen to
Yeah.
that.
That shit, nah. But I played that shit and I was just like. And then I got to one point, I forgot which song it was,
Terrence.
but at the end, and he's like, "And now for my brother Terrence Martin," I'm like,
You're just like, this is
I
so
knew.
wrong.
I
Like,
knew
this
it.
is so right. Like, I had to tell my homegirl. She's like, "Oh, that's Sir's brother." I'm like, "Well, let me connect the dots for you." And I was like, "Well, this and that." And she's like, "What the fuck?"
What kind of shit is that?
it's just hard not to look at him when he says, "Oh, I'm from Inglewood," and you're like,
Wait a minute.
"You look like Sir's brother."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Sir comes out and he goes, "Congrats to my big brother," and I'm like,
He said, "Congrats to my big brother."
"Yeah," on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
So this is just the beginning.
That Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
When it dropped and shit. Yeah.
He's not even trying to hide it.
Nah, one bit, bro.
These niggas
Shit.
Top Dog Entertainment. I mean,
But the thing is, he's not. He is TD affiliate. He's not signed with them. His shit came out by himself. But honestly, shit, I don't even know if he would. I mean, you would think he would.
Yeah.
But
that was a nice
the things
push.
that he's done by himself, I mean, shit, he could technically just be affiliated with them, and he could still get his own push.
I mean, it's a possibility. It really is, but I mean, if all the rumors are coming like to fruition, shit, where
like,
Kendrick is retiring or is leaning towards
I was
retirement
thinking
pretty
that
soon,
shit too, man.
he could fill that role. I'm not saying that he'd be like
the
Kendrick.
No,
Yeah, I'm not
I
saying
get
he'd
what
be
you're
that.
saying. The thing that has me saying, well, maybe he's just going to keep running with the independent is he is 33.
Nah.
It's not like he's a young buck, you know what I mean?
Like I was saying though, bro, Maxo Cream got signed at 29. Fucking Baby also, I think, about that age.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But when I think of Zakari and Reason, who are still in their 20s and they're trying to get them going up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where their focus is going to be.
Yeah.
Not saying it's not to call out his age and say it's a bad thing for him. It's just, you know, it's like sports. When you're trying to build a team, who are you going to go with? The younger guys, or you going to try to build around somebody that's, you know, got the skill, but you can only do it for that time frame?
Yeah.
I get you. I just don't know, man, because I mean, hip hop, although it is a young man's sport,
It moves quick.
it's still a sport, bro. You know
the
what
new
I mean?
generation, it's shifting to,
If you got
to
it, you
our,
got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the guys we were looking up to, they're still rapping.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's
For
not
how long?
Yeah.
But for how long was the question?
Well,
I know, but you know what I mean.
Shit,
know, you
sounds
don't
like
know.
40 gonna keep rapping until the end of the fucking 20s at this rate.
Shit, he
gonna have another 15
He's gonna
albums.
be rapping until he's 70
He gonna rap at his funeral.
from the grave.
Yeah.
in the casket.
He gonna have the unreleased shit playing at his funeral.
Go lower the casket. Go put the dirt
I'm
on
gonna be
me.
slapping that shit.
Put the dirt on me. I'm gonna get that E40.
Fuck you thought.
Yeah.
Bitch. Be his last words.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sounds
but
about right.
Rhythm and Flow is still a great show.
Yeah. You
No,
know,
it was.
And my whole thing is, man, if it is like a legit contest, D-Smoke, I mean, regardless, I don't know how y'all feel, but to me, he would have won that shit even if it was just like a straight up and down contest.
All of them low key won except for Flawless. And when I say that, is at the end of all the competition, after they did their shit, Take Keith pretty much told Trey, man, because he produced his shit, like, win or lose, I'm gonna produce your entire mixtape. And I was just like, his reaction was priceless. That shit was funny.
And T.I. said he wanted to work with them too.
Yeah, so he won. I'm like, yeah, so why even, you won. Why do you even give a fuck about this? And then London B, who I felt had one of the best performances, that was by far, like, she did a whole sicko mode, the way she was rapping and the beat just kept switching up.
Yep.
London B went OD with this shit. But London on the track just said, oh yeah, we still working after this.
Right.
And, you know, the TDE.
And that makes sense.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
because they had chemistry.
Yeah,
and then,
for
of
sure.
course, TDE affiliate, you know, D-Smoke, he was cool. Because Soundwave told us straight up, say, yo, if you don't win, you still got me. Wink, wink.
Right.
You know, wink, wink.
Seriously.
And then you got the Flawless, and Hit Boy just said, good job.
Good shit.
Now I'm going to work with you again, but good job. I'm like, damn. And I thought this whole shit was going for Flawless, but at the end of the day, TDE's better as a staff record label and as a motherfucking crew.
I pulled off a great finesse.
Shit. That was Dave Free's last.
One of the best of all time.
That was Dave
Shit.
Free's last trick.
That was how to get us freedom
Right
papers.
in your face, too.
That was-
like,
That was Top Dog telling him, he's like, you want your freedom papers? You gotta do this real quick.
hook up, little bro.
Yeah.
Hook up little bruh real
I can
quick.
see that shit.
Hook up little bruh real quick. You know, we ain't gonna do a soundtrack anytime soon, so hook up little bruh.
I mean, but like I told Busby over the weekend, I mean, when you think about it, talk about a fucking rollout.
You feel me?
They ended that shit, and this damn project came out the next damn day.
Yeah. London Beat dropped a project too, but man, it's just because oh my god, it's bullshit. No, not bullshit. It's just like god damn you.
What?
No. It's just like I like it. It's just like I
The
hate.
art of the finesse.
It's just the art of the finesse. It's like right in your face.
Oh, yeah.
Right in your face.
Yeah, I get you.
I can see Young Money doing that. I can see probably what other label doing that. You know, I also said what else did it say in the end? What's Cardi's label?
Atlantic?
Migos label. The label that
300.
QC?
it said quality control in the end. Yeah, I remember. I forgot to mention that part of the show. It said quality control. So I wouldn't be surprised. London B's on quality control. She is on quality. Motherfucker.
Is she? Is she?
No,
Nah,
I'm
he's just saying that shit. He's just like, yeah, no, she.
Well, I'm saying that because
she has to.
I'm thinking of there might be some more names just off the fact that Quavo was a part of it,
Yeah.
and Nick and Cardi was a part of it. Cardi's
The
managed by,
management, yeah.
So that would make sense why they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I was thinking of London B. I'm like, she would be.
Hey, she would fit right in with them too.
She would, but she wouldn't. They're stacked over there.
Well, they are stacked.
You know what I'm
don't get me
saying?
wrong, but I mean, like, just as far as the talent that they do have,
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
she could fit right in with
Like,
what
But it
they
would.
got.
But she would. My fear for her was she would get lost in the
the
shuffle.
sauce.
Yeah, nah.
Because I mean, you know, you
for sure.
I said flat out, if T.I. wanted to make right with the whole Iggy Azalea shit, he would sign London B. You know, make right with, you know, the people, the black people.
I mean, signed to
He's still
what
talking
now?
on it too.
Iggy? Yeah, I've heard. Like, dude, why is he still talking?
I mean, in his
Seriously?
defense, Charlamagne did ask the question while he was
Oh.
at Breakfast Club. So I mean, I get it, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it could have been like, you know, I said what I said, and I want to move past it because again, that sparked her, and I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't blame her for responding back. Like she's on Twitter, she's like, "Fam, why do you keep bringing my fucking name up?" Like,
Yeah.
I'm over here moving
Because he
different.
said some shit about like as soon as white people accepted her, she didn't care what black people said about her or some shit like that. Oh damn, T.I., you signed this girl, man. You made money off of her. I mean, shit. But that ass though.
Speaking of Cardi's gonna be on Fast 9.
That's not surprising.
I mean,
It's not surprising.
it's not surprising considering where they're going with this damn series, but
I saw most said, "What the hell? Why
That
did
shit's
you?"
crazy.
I saw most on Twitter go, "Why did you end it after Fast 7?" I'm going, "You see how much money that shit made after 7, 8, fucking Hobbs and Shaw? Now the fuck they're gonna make money. They're gonna go up to Fast 20.
See, now you understand it.
What?
When you was talking about why would they make another 13 Reasons Why, and I'd explain to you,
Well,
you know how
that's-
much money's out there? There's money to be made. It ain't about the fucking
Off
story.
these damn streams?
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking about 13 Reasons Why beats Fast and Furious.
wow.
Here's your take.
Whoever loses has to get the knife.
Oh wow, you take it there.
Damn.
You took it there. Hey.
Damn.
Hey, well, don't bring it up then.
But hey, man, you took it
Damn.
there. They edited that scene when she killed herself.
Well, yeah, because they're not supposed to show that to begin with. They had to.
Yeah, they had to. Yeah.
You're not supposed to show the act of suicide.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you're not supposed to do it.
They literally showed her and slit her wrist and everything. They literally showed it. I didn't watch that, but that's the one I really just fast forward when I first saw it. I skipped that, but and Netflix just went, uh-oh. So, yeah,
No, but
2
it's,
years later.
And cut.
2 years. Oh, wow.
But somebody said Cardi B she gonna be it, and then they got a video of a car and they did her voiceover and she said,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
shout out to Cardi. Shit, she's about to be in a critically. She was in this year. She was in a critically acclaimed movie about strippers, and now she's about to be in probably another high-grossing movie in 2020. Go ahead, Cardi. Shit.
Yeah.
And Ja Rule's getting none of that.
Ja Rule said he wanted to do a festival. Also, ain't seen none of them videos. He said he was gonna film either.
Does Ja Rule got CTE?
Where is Ja?
Does Ja Rule got CTE?
I don't know what he got.
He got something. Man.
He had tax evasion.
He got issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's like a nice subway.
He had 50 Cent, but
Man, 50, damn near don't want to even talk about him no more. It's too damn easy. Speaking of 50, let's talk about power.
Do I have to listen to this shit?
Yes, you do. You have to suffer for the next week, and then
And then I get a break. And then it's back again. Shit.
and they're gonna probably take a break after the third episode. After the third episode of the last season.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Did you see all the Halloween costumes and two guys were Ghost and Tommy?
What do they say?
Oh, yeah.
Strength.
Somebody said this is what
Previously.
power would look like if it was on BET, and somebody was like previously on Strength.
Oh my god.
Previously on man, but there was one scene on this episode, man, which triggered so many women because Ghost just got fed up of Tasha, and it was the point of doom. I can't do it on here, but man, that triggered so many women. Literally,
I did that to Larissa 5 times.
you are
yesterday.
still alive.
That shit was so fucking funny.
The way Ghost did it, he just like she's like, "Don't you ever touch me again," and he was like, "Man, don't you motherfucking just like."
No, it wasn't that. It was. She said, "Don't ever touch me." And then he said, "If Tariq dies, it's on your motherfucking."
On your
and he
motherfucking
mushed her.
hand.
Shit.
It was the most disrespect. It was one. I never saw something so disrespectful to a woman. I'm like, damn. It was one of those. You just had to laugh. Like
Somebody said, "Damn, he mushed her like she was Uncle Charles."
There was another one. There was a gif in the caption after he did it. It said, "Respect that hoe." And it was just like, whew, like women just they got triggered. They was like, I wish a nigga would.
Yeah, all them slicing tires jokes weren't funny no more. When
It's a fucking finger, bro.
Exactly. Yeah,
It's just one finger.
finger stabs different, huh?
Yeah, but everyone hates Ghost. I wanted Ghost to shoot Tyreek in the kneecap. I know he touched his mom. Fuck Tyreek. That's all I gotta say. I'll shoot that.
I was proud of
nigga in the
Tyreek
kneecap.
this episode.
Man,
I really was.
disgust me.
For what? Because he stood up for his mom?
Fuck him.
You disgust me. You gonna let any nigga just come up and mush your mom's face?
But no,
the fuck?
But actually, he grabbed her by the shoulders and then just stared at her. Grabbed her.
Well, first he bruised her too, so let's not leave that out.
And then
you know
he
what I'm
stared
saying?
at her.
And, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep it all in perspective. The point is I would have called him a bitch if he was like, just whatever, you deserved it too. Like, the fuck, your mother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you know how much I hate that little nigga.
that's fine.
It's a character. He's not real, but
I was like, man, come on, bro. It's a
Fuck
fucking
him.
character.
fuck him.
It's a fucking character,
When he dies,
bro.
there'll be a celebration on here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't blame him. Blame the fucking writer for his character.
Yeah,
You
seriously.
gonna be mad at somebody.
Then you called him the new Ghost, and I was like, "What do you mean by that?" And I watched it. I was like, "Okay, either he's gonna survive or he's gonna die."
They're
somehow.
setting it up for him to survive. That's gonna be probably one of the spinoffs.
That's gonna piss people off.
It's gonna be his own show.
I don't think people are gonna watch that shit.
You probably won't watch it from
You
the
get
sounds
right,
of things.
You get the right people. Shit, I'll watch and be pissed off every week.
Power's just enough. The original show is just enough because the more I watch it, the more I realize y'all should not have killed Angie. You should not have killed
That's not
Kanye.
enough. You know it's not enough. You gonna watch the prequel.
No, I won't.
That's a lie.
Because
You definitely gonna watch the prequel. Because
Because
they're gonna get away with a lot of shit.
they already have gotten away with a lot of shit.
No, a lot of shit knowing the fact that we know that they're not gonna die during that time frame.
So they're gonna do a whole bunch of
Exactly.
Grand Theft Auto,
Yeah.
That's some
Vice City
free-for-all type
shit.
shit.
Because remember, it's gonna be them on their come up. So they're just wild young niggas
And then
doing whatever
we're-
the fuck they want to do.
And it's gonna put more emphasis on what happened. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
I bet you are. They'll probably show Kendrick in there, and he's actually gonna look regular.
Kendrick will be a
probably.
baby. What are you talking about?
They'll find a way. It don't matter. He could be like Yoda.
What?
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
Now
I don't know.
you sound like a power writer.
Yeah. Sure do. Proud of it.
Fuck.
Ugh. Yeah, so next week is the mid-season finale.
They just kept calling him Ghost. They
Mid-season
just kept calling him
finale.
Ghost everywhere again.
They
They got to the shouting match in our apartment. She's like, "Fuck you, Ghost." It's like, fam.
They're just putting that
Anybody
name
out
out there and
yeah,
shit.
like anybody.
Dude, Tommy was literally in public on the cell phone saying, "I'm gonna kill you, Ghost."
Yeah.
And there's people walking around him, and he just literally just said it. And I'm just like, all right. I don't know how they're gonna find work after this. Well, Tommy's like, I heard Tommy's gonna be in another movie or something, another gangster movie.
I don't doubt
Playing himself.
What's the
Playing
lawyer's
Tommy.
name?
Who?
The lawyer's name?
Turtle?
No, the one that was
No, from
fucking with
Entourage.
Tasha.
Oh, that nigga. Oh, didn't he die?
They found him curled up, smelling like fucking shrimp and chitlins.
Yeah, they just
What?
stuffed. Yeah, because Ghost stuffed his body into the trunk, and then for whatever reason, Tasha knew where the fuck his body was. It's just
Well, all right.
literally pointed out where his body was, and he was just chilling in there. I'm like, dude, did he died when last season?
Yeah, at the end, season
Ugh,
finale.
and she just left the and just. All right, okay, I don't know why I'm asking.
Body was
questions.
just chilling there.
just chilling there. Just
Like nobody thought like, hey, this car's just been sitting here for 4 months, like, and it smells pretty fucking bad.
They're saying. I remember I read someone. They were saying all this shit happened in 8 months. The whole series happened in 8 months.
Somebody should have told Keisha that before she died, because last episode she was like, I'm the only one that can take care of Cash. His father's in jail. And the first scene is Tommy taking Cash to see his biological father.
Which was played by.
Which is played by fucking Jesse Williams.
And he only
And
had
he
like-
there with fucking neck tattoos, living lavish and shit, just like, you need the help. You got me. I'm like, what? Weren't you just in jail? According to him.
When did you
Like,
get out?
okay.
Did Keisha lie?
Yeah, like,
who's
all right.
lying here?
Okay.
All right, whatever. It's like one of those. Every
Okay.
time I get worked up, and it's like, whatever.
I'm not even gonna try to understand this shit.
They killed Joseph. Who's the connect?
Oh yeah, the dude from The Wire, right?
Or Joseph, was that his name?
That's the dude from The Wire.
Nah, they strangled him.
Yeah, he brought a fucking knife to a gunfight. Didn't he get stabbed or he got shot?
Nah, he got strangled.
Well, how the hell how do you have a knife and you get strangled?
I mean, shit, it's not hard.
Yeah, I know. But
Try doing that shit with Bruce Lee.
Shit.
Yeah, you ain't gonna stab Bruce Lee. You know what I'm
Unless you're
saying?
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that he killed him up on the top floor, and then framed Dre. Dre went up there, and then all of a sudden, niggas like, who's down there? And he just sees a fucking dead body with the fucking rope in his fucking neck bleeding, and then he runs off and shit.
Just kill
and I'm
Dre.
like,
I don't know why they have him. They're dragging him around. They should just kill him.
No, they just like I said, they doing whatever they want to do at this point.
Nah,
I've accepted it.
I've been accepted it, but it's like I think this is the most hate watch show in Black America. The most hate watch show. What do you think? What was another hate watch did you ever watch?
I don't know.
I never hated the show as much as I hated watching Power.
Well, I don't hate Power.
Not hate it, but it's just like
It's funny.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Like, when it first started, you were as intense, you were into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're following the storyline. Now you're just like,
wrap this shit up.
Shit.
How did we get here? When did this shit start? 2013? Or 2012?
Nah, I had to have started 2014 or something like that.
Yeah, you're right. Started 2014.
Yeah.
Ugh, man. Anyway.
Still ain't brought up how BG died.
How did he die?
When Dre fucking escaped and he shot him in the head. Like, nobody's brought him up in 2 episodes.
He's just dead.
Yeah.
Just dead.
Oh, and then they catch Tommy's gang and they think he set him up, so...
Everybody
wants to kill Tommy and everybody wants to kill Ghost.
And every time someone close to Tommy dies, he thinks Ghost did it.
Yeah.
Like it was funny when he was talking to Keisha, not Keisha, but Tasha about Keisha dying. Tasha was just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." And you see Tariq just looking at his mom like, "The fuck?
Yeah.
I know you lied." And she was wearing the same jacket throughout the entire show. She killed Keisha.
And I was like, you mean to tell me she don't smell like the Keisha? None of her perfume got on her in the middle of this fight.
She just didn't change at all. She just kept the same shit. Wow. New Orleans really came back on them, on the Warriors. Oh, no, they didn't. No, I lied. They ain't cool. Anyway.
You're a liar.
I am. I'm a liar. Yeah. So anyway, anything else happen?
I'm trying to figure out what else came on TV. Watchmen. A lot of people are going to be pissed off after this episode because it literally...
They go there like Degrassi?
I wouldn't even... Because I still technically don't even know what I'm watching. It's just now I've realized, oh shit, this is about white supremacy.
I think.
And it's going to piss off a lot of fucking people. Like,
because this takes place like 30 years after not the movie, but the graphic novel. So you have to have some type of knowledge of the graphic novel to understand. I'm just going to watch.
No, but even then, what I'm saying is that, we think Watchmen, I remember watching the movie. I didn't see anything about...
Yeah.
I know it's not based on the movie, it's based on the novel. But going off of that, I didn't see anything that would indicate racism or anything. So the fact that this is the story, I'm not mad at it at all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in tune. I'm just talking about for the people that thought they could go into a superhero show and get away from their problems, which aren't really their problems because they don't deal with it every day.
Watchmen's not that show.
The irony.
Right.
Yeah.
No, this is Sorry, if you hated Kaepernick, you won't hate this.
Shit. You got fucking Regina King being the main protagonist, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she getting that HBO money from all over.
She's killing it so far too.
Hey, she gonna get probably Golden Globe for this shit. Golden Globe or Emmy. Her and fucking Zendaya. They better get them awards, baby. Shit, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, now Watchmen's dope, and then they just finished the Wu-Tang series, so I'm about to binge that this week.
God, so much shit. So much shit to watch.
What's that on?
Hulu.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
How many episodes is that? 10 or 12?
I think it was 8 to 10 or something like that.
Oh,
maybe even 9.
That's a good amount. 9?
If it was 9, it would make sense. 9 members.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would make a whole lot of sense.
Perfect sense. Let's see. What else is going on? Something happened on TV. What movies came out? Only one movie I saw, but I didn't want to see nothing else. I think some other movie came out. I was like, I ain't watching this shit.
We forgot last week. Congrats to Tiger. He got a brand new deal.
Oh, yeah. I thought we mentioned that. Probably off the air.
Yeah, he signed with Columbia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was a multi-million-dollar deal, too, so.
People need to stop. They put some respect on Tiger's name, man. Stop saying it's a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear about Mr.
Well, that's a long-ass joke.
No, yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah. Didn't we talk about, speaking of Tiger and his exes, didn't you in the group chat Drake being a fucking grade A, what's it called, Dirty Macker?
Yeah.
Grade A, Dirty Mac. Even though this is just a rumor, but my God, Arbery.
That's birthday party getting cozy with Kylie.
So allegedly, he was getting cozy with Adele too. Adele was there. Huh?
Like a
Like a
light.
light. This
Shit.
They said I guess they had an attraction for each other or some shit. Allegedly, people. But I'm like, damn, Drake, you are a dirty macker.
That's some real sicko mode. Shit.
It's like, dude, you don't wait, do you?
No days off.
Don't keep your shit. That's how niggas get beat up, man.
Fucking Belichick. No days off.
Oh my god.
Let's party. Let's party.
We also forgot to say rest in peace to Elijah Cummings.
Oh yeah, I am too.
Yeah. President Obama was at his funeral.
Great ass speech too.
Yeah. Really great speech.
I mean, it's Obama, nigga. Speaking of nigga or hoe ass nigga.
I don't want to take away from Elijah Cummings. I mean,
Oh yeah, of course.
the focus is on him.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was more to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Civil rights lead like a motherfucker.
I mean, I remember there was an excerpt that came out. I don't know if it was in his book. I just happened to read it online where when he was sworn in, his dad was crying and he's like, I know it's emotional. And he goes, no, I just look at you and I see what I could have done had I had, the same playing field as you did. But I'm proud of you. And so he said right then and there, that's when he really took it in and really understood what this position that he had just gotten himself into, what it really meant.
Damn.
So I thought that was very powerful.
Yep.
So definitely rest in peace to him.
Shit. Something else. I'm drawing a fucking blank about some shit. It don't matter. So, we gonna get into it?
Let's go.
Jesus Christ!
And I've been waiting, baby.
Okay, it dropped. Jesus is king.
And I've been.
So, who wants to start? Who wants to start? Who wants to start?
You go first.
No.
Oh, he said he was going to drop it
go
at
first.
midnight and
Come
it
on.
didn't drop.
Oh, let's talk about that first. I remember leading up to it, I'm just chilling, and I'm like, oh shit, we got 2 minutes. It was like a countdown to New Year's. I was going like, what if this shit doesn't drop? Right? And I kept looking. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Went on iTunes. Did I see it?
No.
And I started laughing.
I had a good old time with that.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Warriors was getting their ass whooped too.
Right.
So I was more focused on the ass whooping, and I just so happened to see all these Kanye stans bitching and complaining on the timelines like, please Kanye, not again! This isn't fair! And I was like,
My God.
You can't keep getting away with this.
So I sent out a quick tweet making fun of both fan bases.
That Joe Budden meme when his lips chapped up.
It's one of my favorite ones.
You didn't put that on there.
One of my favorite ones, man.
Just chapped his lips and just.
One of my favorite joints, man.
I didn't even notice the shit till you guys put in the group chat.
Oh, we forgot about one.
And then I was like, oh, that's cool.
Speaking of that, sidetrack about the Joe Budden meme. We talk about what Bob Iger said about what's his name, to Scorsese about the Marvel shit when he said that what's it called? He thinks Black Panther is not better than none of his movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he came with the smoke.
Yeah, he did. He won all of it too.
And he's like, say something, niggas. Say something, you little old motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm rich too. That's that much dank nigga. You be watching his YouTube shit?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
them shits.
Yeah, no, I felt him too. I was like, yo, exactly what?
Yeah.
So you're gonna say Black Panther again? I know how much you hated how the impact
whole-
overall, but see, this is what I was saying. He used it as a weapon against them. Like, yeah.
So you can say Black Panther ain't cinema?
Yeah.
You racist motherfuckers.
Oh my god, okay.
That's hella funny. Anyway,
yeah, no, I mean, people who really believe that shit was dropping right at midnight.
right at midnight.
Oh, come on.
With Kanye West. I learned my lesson, people. I told you, people. After the life of Pablo, how he was acting, nothing's coming on time. I don't trust anything. I said I don't trust anything Kanye says when it comes to music. I meant with release dates. I don't trust that shit. That's y'all fault. Staying up all night and shit. And then he fucking gives an update saying, oh, we got to put some final mixes down for a few tracks. And then Consequence had to show up. And he had to show up in like early in the morning. It was like, yo, we just turned in the album at 4 a.m. to Masters. It takes about 8 hours for it to process. I did not eat dinner. I didn't eat. It's there. It's done. It's coming. This is from Consequence. So I was like, okay.
I left that nigga and went to go eat dinner. Like, this is your fault. Fuck out of here.
This is Jesus' fault. Get that. Call God to finish this shit, nigga. Anyway, so it dropped that at 9 o'clock our time. And I was like, oh, there it is. And sent it out. So who wants to start? Let's get the negatives out the way.
No, you're the one that liked it, so.
No, I want the negatives first. And I'll be...
I mean, it don't make sense to do the negatives. Like,
no, because mine's kind of just simple. Because you guys got a lot to say.
I mean, I don't have a lot to say, so you might as well just start.
Oh, okay. Well, I liked it. The end. Nah.
That is why people tune in every week to get riveting conversation and dialogue from the iLLogical Sense podcast.
Goddamn right. That's it. That's it. We want the Lord. That's it. Anyway, nah, real shit. I mean, for what it was, I came in there like with every Kanye album, I expect the unexpected. I just know he's gonna talk about Jesus. I want to know how quote unquote gospel was gonna be. And the first opening track with the choir, I was like, "Oh, this is what we get." It just starts abruptly, like, "Oh shit!" With every hour with the Sunday service people, I was like, "Oh shit!" Okay,
Sunday service people.
Sunday service people. Starting all racist. The Sunday service choir. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Ken, I went to college with Justin Hart. He's credited because he's in the choir.
Who?
Justin Hart.
Oh,
he was one of the choir members. So on his credits. He
lists
all the names.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's tight.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, and it was like for a good minute. I was like, how long was this? Like almost 2 minutes. I was like, oh, okay, and it just kept going and going. Someone said this reminded them of a Drake track.
No.
It did.
How?
It sounded like the beginning sample
A beginning sample
of a Drake song. Yeah.
Like a sample that would lead into a Drake. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
I guess.
Well, I mean, he
That's
did
a
it.
little
Like,
bit of
remember,
stretch.
Just Blaze did it for him with Lord Knows.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just,
Okay.
Literally, the
Yeah,
choir
but
was right
I
there.
just when it comes to speed up samples
You're
and
right.
shit, the first
You're
person
right.
I think of is Kanye. But I guess.
No, Drake is good for sped up samples. If you really look into his catalog, like,
we all know.
well, I mean, I think some people forget, and
Yeah.
it's easy to forget, considering the
How much he puts out.
how much and the overall quality of the music and how it becomes less and less memorable.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the first half of the decade, you remember a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I understood where whoever said that came from.
But I really was feeling every hour because I'm a sucker for fucking, choir and something like, gospel like tunes and shit. I was a sucker for that. I was thinking, oh, this is what we about to do. Okay. Then it just ends abruptly and goes to how do you say this? Sali? Saha?
Sailor.
Sela. And I was like, okay. And then the production, and I was like, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I was like, oh, so this is what we doing. Okay. It was just big and arbraic, and Kanye was rapping about God and Jesus. And I was like, okay. Follow God was vintage Ye. I like that record. I know you hate this. I know y'all hate Closed on Sunday. I know for me, that shit was catchy as fuck. And I was like, fuck, I hate it, I love it, but it was catchy as fuck at the end. I'm like, Closed on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A.
Number one with the side of or with the lemonade.
The lemonade, baby. Oh shit.
I'll let it go.
Whatever.
I'll let it go.
And then it was on God. It was just cool. Everything we need was a decent track. I liked Water. I liked the production on Water and shit. Same with God Is. Hands On was cool. Uses Gospel with fucking Clips and Kenny G. Man, Clips sound just like the first time they've been together in how many years?
It's been 10 years now.
Shut the fuck. I can't. It's been the last. What was the last album together?
2009.
Wow.
Popeyes came out. Popeyes, the single with Cam came out in 2009.
Wow.
So it's been 10 years. I remember that because I went back to go visit all my peoples in Tennessee, and everybody was. We were all blasting I'm Good for like 2 weeks straight.
What was their last album?
Shit.
Till the casket.
Till the
drops.
casket drops. Yeah. Damn. Malice, well, not Malice. No Malice. I can't, man. Because I feel like I'm disrespectful if I call him Malice because, he turned his life over to God and shit. Pusha and No Malice still have chemistry, even though, they're brothers and shit.
I'm about to say, like,
I know they're brothers,
know.
but they haven't rapped on the same record together for, like, the longest
that don't mean
time.
nothing.
I know, if it's still there.
Kobe and
still
Shaq
there.
ain't played together for, 3 or 4 years, and they went to that All-Star game, and it was like, Oh, that was beautiful.
It's still there. It's still there
for sure.
And also, one thing I noticed in Kanye's interview with Zane Lowe, he said when he was working on the album, he said No Malice and Pusha were working on some shit. Like they were working on a lot of music together, and I was like, oh.
Well, they never stopped. If you listen to No Malice's album, Push is always on there.
That's true. That was in his early albums, though.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't done much lately, but that was for the last album. Like, as far as the last song, it's only been like 4 or 5 years since they've done a song.
4 or 5 years?
Yeah, because Push was on No Malice's album.
Mm-hmm. I remember
okay, that was 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he hasn't done an album since. He probably does behind the scenes shit, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what No Malice does. He chills. He's probably collecting royalty checks and shit. Probably preaching the gospel. But yeah, and Kenny G has verse of the year, baby. I'm just laughing. I was just a sucker for that. The production was cool. And then Jesus is Lord, which just was like a fucking cock tease. Sorry, God.
Man, that sentence was way too much right now.
Sorry. Okay. Forgive me, Lord. But it was just like, it was so short, and then it just ended. And I was like, all right. It's just like a thief in the night. It began abruptly and ended abruptly, and then that was the end. And then when I talk about movies, somebody hooked me up. Shout out to my boy Noah, because I was on Twitter and I was like, I'm not going to pay fucking $16 to go see a 39-minute Kanye West movie, because it was playing in my theater. And he was like, oh, I gave you the hookup. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yo, check your DM. And he gave me a free fucking IMAX, what's it called? Not a gift card, but like a free IMAX ticket or whatever. Put a code in. I was like, oh.
Shout out to Noah.
That's for real. Big Noah. Yeah, shout out to him. So when I went in the theater, I was expecting trailers and shit. Nah, I went straight to the shits. And dude, tell me why the opening track, not Sia, I can't pronounce it. Sella. It sounds even better on the IMAX thing, because Kanye had more emotion to it, and it sounded more bigger. And I was like, damn. And the visually, I was like, okay. But pretty much the whole shit is just the Sunday service, and they're just singing gospel tunes for 39 minutes. And I was just like, all right. And visually, it was nice. It was nice looking. And I was like, for whatever reason, I liked it. Because Kanye was in it, but he wasn't like the vocal point of it. He was just there. And I was just watching. And I'm like, whatever reason, I like this. I was like, so glad I didn't pay no money for this. But, I was like, okay. And it just served its purpose. And then that was it. And I was like, I don't mind this. Oh, yeah. And what's it called? The final track on the album was like a longer version during the credits. And I was like, shit. All right, whatever.
Yeah, I figured.
But anyway, all around, I enjoyed it for what it is. Let's put it this way. With Ye, I could defend it all the way up to it's better than Scorpion. Then after that, I don't care. This one, musically, I could probably defend. Everything else that comes with it, shit.
I went into it open-minded. I was expecting the Sunday service throughout.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too.
So when I heard, every hour, I was like, okay, cool. Like,
side note, Kanye said in the interview with Zane Lowe that he's going to drop another album on Christmas. It's a Sunday service album called Jesus is Born. Yeah. So that shit's not going to come out till Easter of next year. 2021.
I thought it was Christmas.
No. I'm joking.
He's saying,
Oh yeah, got you. Fuck, I'm retarded.
Yeah. No, so I mean, I went into that thinking like, okay. Then after that, as I'm going through, I was like, well, let me just read the little description real quick. I noticed something, and then I was like,
what did you notice?
He keeps proclaiming it's a gospel album.
He doesn't complain. He never said it was a gospel album. People called it a gospel album. He said, this is just me talking about God. He never called it a gospel album. People did. The media did. But go on.
I could have sworn he said gospel album.
Nah. He kept calling it a hip-hop album.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that makes sense then. So everybody was calling it gospel, then I saw hip-hop, so I was like...
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So, like, and when it comes to Lecrae, does it say Christian rap, or what's it say on his shit?
It says Christian.
Okay.
So, from that aspect, once it went into everything else, it was like, wait
a minute, motherfucker.
Nah, it was just like... Okay, so he basically just took the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy sound, and then he put it together with The Life of Pablo and Ye lyrics. And I was like, and this is how he wanted to like channel God. So then I was like, all right. And then honestly, when like the closed on Sunday thing, it was like, I don't like it only because You just think about people who are listening to this and who don't necessarily have or identify anything with God or Jesus.
Yeah.
So now I'm listening from the standpoint of, you're making this shit sound like a fucking joke, my G. Like, what are you doing?
I see. I knew what Kanye was trying to say. He's trying, like, the whole shit with that. He wanted y'all to, like, closed on Sunday. Like, y'all should put the phones down and everything and connect with your family.
I mean, that's cool, but when you finish, like, Chick-fil-A, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That stuff, like...
How did that go?
How did that go? Chick-fil-A shit is like, fam, like... Yeah, it's like...
Nah, that shit was fucking ridiculous.
I know.
That shit was completely fucking ridiculous. As catchy as it might have been, it's stupid.
So was I Love It. I don't know what's stupider.
So then I just start thinking about it.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you.
So then I just start thinking about it even more, and I'm like, do people like this because they think it's good, or it's just the fact that it's Kanye and people are still trying to hold on to what they remember about Kanye?
Yeah.
And if he's trying to go different artistically, they're trying to have hope for Kanye and moving with him artistically.
Yeah.
Because God knows if this was any other artist doing this.
There have been... No, I think they probably would have liked it. Maybe.
If anybody else was screaming Chick-fil-A, we would have called it for what it was. And a lot of people who were supporting it would have called it for what it was.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like, and I'm not downplaying anybody that likes it. Like, if you like it, you like it. Like, that's not going to stop me how I move for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's just how people are talking about it. And it's like, fam, you don't identify with what he's saying to begin with. So,
it's kind of split. It's like, it's people that really blindly like it or blindly hate it. It's like, it's so weird. They're getting, I was on Twitter and niggas were legit pissed off that people were liking this album. It was like, whoa, I'm looking at it like he's talking about God. Throughout the whole, like, he's not cussing. He's not using the Lord's name in vain. He's literally praising God. I'm not into Christian rap like that, but I'm looking at it for what it is. And I'm like, how could y'all really hate on people that's liking this at all? Because he's a Mac, because he sides with Trump and da 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 da. And I was like, well, he really did. I was mad about that too.
Yeah, I can't even speak for all that because to me that's not where I was coming from. Like, I can only speak on where I'm coming from with this.
Exactly.
I know.
That's how I am, and to me,
that's how I was too.
To me, this shit is just not authentic, bro.
Yeah,
it doesn't come off like it's authentic.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain why because I want to. There's another track I want to get into, but I want to explain why.
Okay.
So it was just 2019. It was 3 years ago where he jumped on the Trump train.
A year ago, happened last year.
I thought it was 2016.
That's when but when he jumped on,
when he first started. Yeah. It was when he first did that, House, and then everybody felt their way.
Everybody started losing their minds.
Yeah. He continued that on into 2017. 18. Then it was last year he starts clinging on to the mental illness bipolar,
and he still went to the White House.
No, but this is what I'm saying. He clings on to the Trump. Yeah. Then he latches on to the mental illness. Then all of a sudden, now it's like, now he's latching on to God and the Christianity.
This was exactly what I was watching on Dead End Hip Hop. This is exactly what he said. Exactly what everything you just said. That's exactly what he was saying.
Shit, well, props to them. Wow.
Shout out to Mike.
So I noticed that because I'm like, fam, are you just latching for anything and everything just to try to make it work at this point? Because if that's what it is, or maybe now it's really not sounding genuine.
Or maybe for himself. Maybe it's for himself. He's trying
to... But you see what my point is. As a listener...
Yeah.
That's, 3... I'm not even counting the Kids See Ghosts because that's a group project. That includes somebody else artistically. Mm-hmm. But for the last 3 projects, you have clung on to a different aspect.
Yeah, well,
and kind of like the trend too at the time.
Yeah, like you're just going with the trend.
Life of Pablo was just that. I call that more of a bipolar shit. Ye was flat out bipolar Trump shit. Kids See Ghosts was whatever. That was still a great album, but it is what it is. I know what you mean because it was just like first it was this, there was mental illness, and now it's Jesus.
Right, so it's like in a span of 3 or 4 years, you've latched onto 3 different topics.
Yeah. Trying to hold on to something that makes him feel good. Like I remember, what's his name? Who said it? I think it was either Yo or Andreas on Twitter saying, this feels like a blanket. It's like a holy blanket for him to make him feel good. You know what I mean? That's
like a security blanket?
Like a security blanket, like God.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
I can definitely kind of see that.
And I'm not going to hold, I saw a bunch of people holding shit against him, from Yeezus, where he's like, well, just years ago, you were talking about I am a God. And I'm like, yeah, well, okay, you could use that, but, people change, so that's fine. I'm not holding that. I'm mainly focused on the fact that there's a constant change every single year at this point. And it's
more correct because it starts with his albums, with College Dropout. Because I was telling Martine, You ever seen that show Doctor Who or heard of it?
Yeah.
You know how they have different actors to play Doctor Who because the Doctor changes every season. He changes up. That's Kanye. He changes into a different variation of himself. Like with every album cycle, he does like a new era. Like with College Dropout was a bear. Then it was Late Registration.
But see,
but you know what I mean by that.
Here's the difference for me though. He wasn't changing then. He was just evolving.
Yeah. But that's how
this is literally just jumping from trending topic to trending topic.
It's happening more quicker now. It's more rapidly.
Yeah, so he's not even giving himself to fine tune it.
It's kind of scary to think about, like what, because after this, because he even said flat out like he's not going to be doing the whole. When he goes on tour, he's not going to perform the songs his old songs how they used to be. He's going to like flip them into Christian shit and all this other crap.
Or he's going to amend the lyrics.
Or whatever. And I'm just like, huh.
So I mean, you got that, and then God is. I mean,
what's God? Oh, the singing?
Come on, man. Like seriously,
which one? The one when he's singing?
Well, he's just so fucking off key, and it's like for real. Like, are you serious now, dude? Like, come on, dog. Like, be for real. Even if he didn't call this a gospel album, the influence of Jesus and everything, it makes you think choir. And what happens if you come disrespectful and you can't bring it in the church? You gonna get snickered and laughed at. Yeah. So why is it any different for him?
Yeah, because you know when he goes in churches, he's bringing the Sunday service choir. That's his blanket. The Sunday service choir is kind of his blanket.
Well, he should have used more of the Sunday service choir than himself.
Definitely should have did that. That's for sure, bro.
I believe that
because when he comes on jumping on there, like it got to the point where Fred Hammond jumps on, and I'm like, why is Fred Hammond only on here for like a minute?
Well, it's Kirk Franklin.
I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a minute. And then use this gospel to me is just. All he did was use nostalgia and our want, and he just put them together. And so that's a track that was going to work just based off of how people wanted to hear clips together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even with Kenny G, like, there's nothing, you can't really name anything wrong with Kenny G's career as far as what he's done. But just the simple fact that you put him on a fucking acapella and you kind of just, it makes it sound like you did these sessions just separately. You were just sending stems.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound like they were together.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, clips are so cool together, and all of a sudden Kenny G's at the end, which is a great, phenomenal solo. But it just sounds like they're just so. They weren't even. Like he just mashed them together.
That's kind of like Hold My Liquor was when he had Chief Keef and that other dude.
But what I'm saying is if you're talking about Jesus, you're thinking about a body of one.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, that was that was nice.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
It sounds like it. You also gotta remember from my perspective. The first...
I already know where you're going.
What? 13 to 14 years of my music career was in church.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, I'm not going to hear it like everybody else is going to hear it.
So, you're hearing it from, like, gospel, like, okay, don't fuck this up type of shit.
Basically,
and
because I
fucked it up.
No, because I'm not... It's not even just about gospel choir. I learned how to rap in church.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Now
I do.
Yeah, that's how... my first 3 years were... I rapped in church.
Yeah.
So... to then hear everything matched up, like, I'm not gonna say I had high expectations for it, but at the same time, it's like, okay, how can you have all these resources and be who you are, and you go for this, I'm just gonna do it how I perceive Jesus in my mind. Yeah. It's like, fam, what are you doing?
He's kind of, I can't even like argue that shit. That's the thing. When I was watching these reviews, I think the dude on Dead End Hip Hop hit it on the head. He just seems like he's clinging on to stuff, and it's almost just like, dude, like, what are you trying to do? It's like, are you trying to like hide from something? Are you trying to make yourself feel better? Because it's like a drastic change. First it was this. First it was Trump, then the mental illness, and now Jesus.
And you know how you compared him to Doctor Who, right? Mm-hmm. My comparison to this shit. You ever seen that movie Walk Hard with John C. Reilly?
John C. Reilly. What's it called?
It's called Walk Hard. He plays like a Johnny Cash type character. Yeah, that's Kanye.
And this just what's the character like? What's it
like? He tries one drug, and then the type of music comes out from that. He tries another drug, the type of music comes out from that.
Is that what you want to say in the car?
That's what I wanted to say in the car. Yeah. I was holding on to that shit.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But then
God. Okay.
So hold on, what you were saying is, look. Gospel, hip hop, whatever. When you attach Jesus to this, I expect. We just heard Kirk Franklin on The Life of Pablo with him. Why is he not involved with this? Why were you? There should have been a situation where he still could have done what he visually wanted to do, But he should have had somebody come in as a director overseeing this who actually knew about this
what
field.
the fuck he was doing.
Right.
Because Fred Hammond being on this for 1 minute of a 27-minute project, to me, is inexcusable. And then you use Fred Hammond and just auto-tune him.
Yeah.
And Fred Hammond can sing.
It wasn't.
I don't have a problem with the auto-tune, but it's just like, now it's... Again, it was... You can't, in my eyes, try to take my beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy sound
and try to put it with Jesus.
and try to put it, because the point of my beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy was him being so far gone into sin and hell.
Ugh.
Oh my God!
And now you're trying to bring it into the church.
That Kanye-ish sound into...
When it's put together like that, it sounds super gimmicky, bro. Super fucking gimmicky.
Like,
I know exactly what y'all saying.
Like, had he done the late registration and college dropout sound,
oh man,
just horns and come on, man, it's
and
a
choir
church horns.
And, yeah.
Where are the horns?
The
Seriously.
samples, the soulful samples. And
Yes.
shit.
But when you
I
try
will
to
say though, as far as soulful samples, Follow God, the beat to that shit was nice.
Yeah, no,
I'll give
like I
them
said,
that
there were some
one. That
highlights on there,
shit's-
but overall as a project, it's just like, where are you going
it's
with
definitely
this?
all over the place.
Yeah.
And then you know, he comes across as somebody that you can tell just
Is lost.
not even lost, is that just got involved with this lifestyle, because it's more so when you start, you don't know how to explain it to people, so it just comes across as super judgy.
Especially
super
especially
pushy.
And super pushy and
his
preachy.
his big boy interview too. Even though I felt that was a great interview he did, but it's like he just comes off like Kanye. That's the best way.
I mean,
to
saying
describe
black
it.
people ain't got no culture is just like, I mean, you know, that's...
I knew what he was
Yeah.
trying to say, but
That's a slap in the face.
It's one of the things to know what he's trying to say and what's actually being said. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
Like that's a
And he
legit slap in
also
the
said
face.
flat out he loves saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. He said that in the interview, and it was.
But that's my point.
Yeah.
Who takes pride in that and then gets upset when people question him about an album titled Jesus is King?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. So that, to me, he's still trying to hold on to everything that he, you know, can get away with in the secular world, and he's trying to transition it and take those keys into a world where it's like, fam, you got to make a decision. Like, do you want to still hold it? Like, and
So pretty much what you're saying is, wake up, Mr. West.
No, what I'm saying is
he
that
kept saying that shit over and over.
what I'm saying
and
is
over.
that draw a fucking line in the sand and make a decision what you want to do, because it
Yeah.
doesn't matter either way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there are people in church. There are deacons, pastors who still play secular music. So don't get it twisted. Like, it's just this whole thing like, oh, if you're going to do this, denounce it.
Yeah.
Like, anybody's saying that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and
saying?
he also said in the interview with Zane Lowe that he told everyone not to have premarital sex.
I felt some type of way about that, but at the same time, I also got it. If you're going to be doing
Yeah.
songs about Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Then
I get it. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
for
again,
the pureness or whatever.
yeah, like,
quote unquote.
I wasn't
Yeah.
as upset with it, but it was the music that he presented. That's how it could get people upset. Because it's like,
Yeah.
fam, you doing these songs you did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You just changing the lyrics and you just transitioning this.
That was just the
Yep.
weirdest part to me. It was like, God would understand what you're doing if you perform the songs how they are. It's like, that's what the fans love you for. But he said flat out, the only person I fear is God. And my daddy, God. That's all he said. I don't care about losing my fans or anything.
I mean, that's
that was the other thing too in that interview, bro. Is like when he got caught, he turned to Jesus right away. Like that was his answer.
Yeah, it's
I
like he's.
noticed that.
Yeah,
That
it's
is-
like
every
he-
single time.
that
Thank you
is
for mentioning
true.
that, because
That is true.
it seems like every single time he feels like
being
he's getting
backed up.
called out on his shit,
he goes to
he
Jesus.
hides behind the one thing that he uses as his blanket. It was but before then
Even
it was.
before then, it was the
mental
bipolar
illness.
disorder and fucking yeah.
So he runs behind it, and it's like, fam,
He doesn't have
just
his-
be a man about
He
it.
does't have his mom. Fuck.
There's a lot of people that ain't got their parents.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I
So-
know. I'm just saying, but for his case, it's like fuck. When you put it, when I'm hearing all this, like I was expecting to like fight you guys like Rich Brian, which I still will. But now when I'm listening to certain reviews of it and I'm coming from a different perspective, I'm telling you, all on Twitter, it was just literally like it came off as blind hate. Like it's like, okay, y'all just hating because of this, but when you break it down like this, it makes logical sense.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to get away from what everybody else was saying, because I also saw people talking about the MAGA and all that stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah,
there's pastors now who, you know, they voted for him too.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And y'all still
Go to
y'all
church.
still going to the services.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not here to call out who people voted for. That's not what I'm trying to do. The point that I'm trying to make in that is, don't stand behind that and use it against them for here, when you kind of have a sense it's going around kind of close to you, but you're still trying to overlook it over there to hold on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't care about that.
Let that shit go, because he's already past that.
Right.
And that's how Kanye is. He moves past phases.
Right. And especially when people are still asking about the old Kanye. I'm like, dude, Kanye, the best analogy Kanye said in that interview was like, y'all keep asking about the old Kanye. Y'all don't go to the Apple store and ask for an iPhone 4.
And that was a good point.
Got a point.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck, I'm always evolving. I even went back in the Jesus interview, like the first Zane Lowe shit he did when he was just the whole fashion shit. He said flat out, like, when it comes to music, when I make all these when I do all the production and shit, I do it all by myself. Like Overnight Celebrity, I do the shit by myself, you know. And then it came out great, and everyone's like, "Yeah, that's the Kanye we want, the old Kanye." And he's like, "No, I don't want to do that right now. This is what I want to do." And people just need to deal with that. If y'all want the old Kanye, listen to the first album, the second album, the third, and then just listen to him evolve. That's it.
I mean, that's a. That explains just how lost people get in their fanship.
Yes.
Where they feel like they own you and they can dictate how you want to go about it.
They keep asking for Good Ass Job. Like, dude, Good Ass Job turned into My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is arguably the
Good
best.
Ass Job got laid to rest with his mom. Like, so people just need to accept that.
Yeah,
seriously.
Good Ass Job turned into My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
He was never the same after that, and I would not expect him to be the same after that. And that's so, when you bring up his mom, okay, like, I'll match you to a certain extent, but there's just some things where it's like, fam, a lot of people don't.
Okay, it's like a switch went off. Like a switch just got flipped or turned off as soon as the mom. It's like almost like I compared to Michael's music. Like everything was good all the way up to Dangerous, and then when them accusations came out, a switch went off and his music just got darker. That's exactly what happened to Kanye. His mom died. That music just turned into darkness. He's trying to bring it into the light, but everyone's still saying, "Nah, there's still some darkness in there, bruh."
Because he's got to get past himself first to get to the light. He's holding himself from getting to the light.
His ego, his pride. Even though he says that he's humble now, but it's like, no, you're not. You call yourself the greatest artist, the greatest person of earth.
I mean, we didn't even bring up the fact that when the excerpt came out of him and Kim.
Oh, during the Kardashian.
Yeah,
shit.
like there's somebody brought this up. I don't know if it was Larissa, but I was talking to a woman, and she brought up something I didn't even think of, and she was like, just because he's telling her to clean up her body doesn't make it less chauvinist. Listen to what he's saying. He still wants to control her body.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I didn't even think about it like that.
And Kim even said flat out, like, just because you made me proud of my body and all that, now that you found, Jesus and your own spirituality, you still can't control what I am. And Kanye just got mad and walked away. I'm going like,
but she's right.
She was obviously right. Now I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, this is seeds. I know where this is going. Oh boy, Kardashian about to get that money if it happens. Chris is like, yes.
Shit. Of course.
Oh, that happens?
Seriously.
Oh boy, that's gonna be
Jesus is cash.
Oh man, all around with me, when it comes to the album now, not like just hearing all this, it's like I still like it, but it's like I just know what this represents, and it's like it almost seems like something out of a fucking movie, like in them parody movies where artists go off the deep end,
and
they
Walk Hard,
or Walk Hard, or what was that other movie with the dudes from Saturday Night Live?
Night at
Pop
the
Star?
Roxbury?
No, Pop Star.
That one.
Or Pop Star, and they just drop something like hella left field and shit like that.
Yeah.
This is what Kanye is.
You know, this reminds me of when Robin Thicke dropped Paula.
Man, why did he do that? I know he was heartbroken. He was never the same after that. He didn't drop not another album after that.
Shit.
After what's it called? After Blurred Lines, he went from Blurred Lines to Paula.
But see, that's a testament of what happens to your art craft when you skip the art and you just try to latch onto something. Mm-hmm. So you're now having to put that latch ahead of the art, and you got to make the art fit with the latch.
Yeah.
So it's not coming to what Martine said. It just doesn't come off as authentic. Now, it coming off as not authentic doesn't take away from the fact that I believe that he went into it with
I think he was
being genuine for himself.
I think it was genuine. Everything he was rapping was genuine. It came from a good place, but
like, so I'm not taking that away from him. But I mean,
because we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, from the sounds of it, you have Kirk Franklin, Fred Hampton, and Chance at your disposal to help execute this.
Like I've always said.
And
seriously, Chance should have had
more
of an impact.
Yeah, and you
sure.
don't take that.
Yeah.
Now the fact that you're genuine, it just sounds like now you're just misleading people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he's about to take this shit on tour too. It'll be the first Kanye. I told everyone, if you want the last essence of regular Kanye-ish, that's Saint Pablo. That was the last chance you ever get of that Kanye. Because
if he wants to see how this really sounds going across, he would skip going to arenas, and he would just do churches, and then he would
I was thinking he's gonna do that with the Sunday service. I really feel like he might.
Like let's really see
like big churches, like those mega churches.
You could even do a big, you could do a more intimate small one. Like let's see what this really is about.
Because I saw the Sunday service. He did one Sunday service in the Forum Room in LA and shit like that. It was like pretty much they were all like right there, the whole choir.
My boy Dwan went to that.
Yeah, the clips were there and shit like that, or Kenny G. It was intriguing to watch, and I'm like, damn, like from what Kanye was before with his like live performances and shit, all the way to now, it's like this is the same dude who gave us College Dropout. This is the same guy who gave us My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's like this Kanye West, man. When it's all said and done, he's gonna be one of the most polarizing artists of our time. Like this is just
shit. At this point, he already is.
He already is. But it's like when we look back on it, like damn, that happened. Like Michael Jackson, that's like Kanye West. Yeah, that happened. and not in a good. Well, Michael was other shit, but with Kanye West, like that happened. Niggas, shit. I don't know what to say.
But again, that's why I didn't get upset with you or anybody else I saw that liked it.
I don't know, because you got a brain. Everyone else on Twitter are idiots.
Because it was like I could tell you guys weren't seeing it from standpoints that people like myself were seeing it from.
Yeah, because I think people saw it like you, but they just had a hard time. Like me, when you always tell me, like, when I hear Trump, I just like go, what's the word for it?
You just see red.
Yeah, that's what everyone, no pun intended with the hat.
Yeah.
They all saw red, so as soon as they saw it, the niggas was like, niggas were literally upset. Why are you guys listening to this shit? Why? It's like, dude, you know Kanye is by far the biggest artist of this decade. Like he's past the point of an artist. He's a celebrity. People are gonna listen to Kanye to see what the fuck he's gonna do next. They're gonna listen to it no matter what, no matter how mad you get. You can't cancel this motherfucker at all.
And that was the funny thing to me was everybody getting upset at that fact because they wanted to believe wholeheartedly that they cancel, and it's like, fam, that's
you think them retweets are gonna
fucking internet, man?
They think them retweets,
Seriously?
them thousands of retweets are gonna correspond with his record sales.
Yeah,
he's about to.
We were canceling Kanye 10,000 retweets. I just looked at his projections. It's between 215, 230,000 first week.
Yeah, it's about to be his
60 to 80,000 coming pure sales.
#1 album.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Fuck, we talking? Like what's his name? Lord Jamar. The fuck you talk? What fuck we talking about? Like people, like they get so past. They were getting so angry that people are enjoying it. Not just the fact that like you're listening, but they're enjoying it. And it's like, dude, this is like, to me, I still like it for what it is. I take it for what it is and nothing more. I didn't go that deep into it. I'm just looking at it for what it is. And then it's just like, people just get so angry about that. I'm like, dude, you guys defend all this other fuck shit you be listening to. Like with Triple X, that dude did a whole lot of fuck shit. But he did a whole lot of fuck shit and people still listen.
I will say this. I kind of understand that. And the reason why I'll say it like that is because, yeah, he did a whole bunch of fuck shit.
But the music is good.
But the music was good.
And that's what you was saying in the car.
Yeah,
if the music was good...
If the music was good on this shit, I would have no problem praising it.
Right,
no pun intended.
If the music was good, there'll still be some people that would say it was, how could you listen to it? Track? Because some people, I still feel if the album was really, if good for y'all standards, if it was really, really good up to like dark fantasy standards and shit like that, folks would have like, what's it called? This would have been like this would have been like more of a like leaning towards the good side, the music side and shit. This is kind of just like this is the most divided people been for a Kanye album since Yeezus and 808s combined.
I'll give you a perfect example. You said you liked Follow God, right?
Though, yeah.
Third track. You said you liked the beat, right?
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Now imagine that track and it says featuring Kirk Franklin and God's Property.
Shit. Yeah, that would have been fire.
That'd be crazy.
With the choir singing it in the background.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they did at the Sunday service shit.
That's
what they did.
It's a difference now. You know what I'm saying? Because had he gone and did what I feel was proper protocol in doing a project like this,
apparently, Clips had a verse on that song, Follow God.
I heard
Victor. Yeah, he was playing it on his Instagram.
Shit.
They was spitting too. It was like
I heard
vintage.
Malice wrote a bunch of this stuff.
Yeah, Malice helped. Malice was the one that told Kanye to rap. He told him flat out, you need to start rapping, bruh. Because Malice was the one that told him it was gonna be all singing. That's what the original part was gonna be. Ah, man, this Kanye fucking West. I want to give you a round of applause, but I don't want to give you a yuck. It's like in the middle. It's like, what the I guess.
I mean, I don't know what people's listening habits are, what they're used to, and I think that's what makes music in general so interesting is you get different perspectives. I just remember last year when I was telling people about Snoop and his gospel album, people just laughed, and I'm like, fam, that was good music.
Yeah,
like, and it got
probably because they looked at it as a gimmick because they didn't believe him.
But what I'm saying is, when you listen to the music, that's more in line of the traditional gospel.
Yeah,
it's listed as a Christian and gospel album.
Yeah, he took it serious.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas people, that's the thing I've noticed. It's like
pick and choose.
It's just the name. You're not even going with the actual art. You're just trying to defend the name.
Yeah.
And it's like Kanye didn't do an album that, and I'm not even here to get into which one was, but who did it better, Snoop or Kanye?
Yeah.
I'm just saying I put out and told many people last year.
Oh, you did. Yes, you did.
Yo, Bible of Love is a good album. Like it's a double album, so I mean, you listen to one Sunday, listen to the other one the other Sunday.
Yeah.
People weren't even trying to hear it.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, everybody rushed to go hear Kanye.
You know some people just hated it because they didn't, not the Snoop, but the Kanye, they're talking shit because, I don't want to get preached to like that. I don't want to get preached to. Some of them don't go to church, which is understandable.
And also, I mean, let's just be real about the situation. Who's the biggest artist right now between them two? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Snoop's a legend, but
Snoop's definitely a legend.
That's not what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, like, Kanye is the biggest artist. Everybody looks up to him.
That's not what I'm disputing.
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm disputing though is
that's why people would run to it.
Well, no. What I'm talking about is people who listen to gospel.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay, yeah. That's a whole nother demographic.
So it was okay. Why weren't you so quick to just hear what Snoop had to say? And Snoop kept it in the traditional sound that we're all used to.
Right.
But Kanye makes people wait 2 weeks. Then he doesn't even drop on time.
Doesn't even give no reasons why.
Warning. And then it's the first thing. It's like, I still gotta listen to it. What was the difference?
People, you gotta know people don't keep the same energy. They don't keep the same energy when it comes to certain people.
From my perspective,
not for you.
No, I'm saying no. But from
to the people,
what I would think that they're thinking, I guess, is that because Kanye always says like some random ass shit.
It's just the curiosity.
You want to see
the curiosity.
I what lane he took the shit in.
I understand.
Because with Snoop, because Snoop's low key a gimmick too. Because this is the same Snoop who called himself fucking Snoop Lion, and he said that I'm not. It's pretty much like Kanye. He's not going to do secular music. He's gonna, he's not going to talk about the gangster shit no more and all that stuff. I'm not going to be Snoop Dogg no more. I'm Snoop Lion. And how long did that last? Not even a year. 6 months. And
one thing I will say, like, I know you probably looked at that album as kind of like whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I actually grew up with reggae, so when I heard it, I'll be honest with you, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. No, I know it was not a bad album. It was not a bad album, but just the whole gimmick of it.
But I'm saying, he took it
to the extreme.
No, where it needed to be as far as the music went.
And then he smoked some weed.
Like the antics would try to draw people in. I felt.
Yeah, and then he smoked weed and just realized, I'm Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, probably.
He just realized I'm Snoop and I could do whatever I want without having to sell it.
Yeah.
So then he started doing whatever he wanted to without having to sell it. That's how he ended up with the game show host, Martha Stewart and everything.
Right. Yeah, I think he had that even before that, but I know what you mean. But back to Kanye, shit. About to have the #1 album again. He got canceled my ass. Cancel culture.
Who canceled him?
Black Twitter.
I've never seen that shit, bro.
Because he put on the MAGA hat and all the slavery is a choice shit. Dude, he did that shit last year, dropped his album, and it still went #1.
That's what I'm saying. How was he canceled?
Because they feel like I can't believe people say,
because they say, "Oh, you're canceled."
Yeah, people. Black Twitter really feels they're powerful with the tweets when they're not really that powerful. You know who's really powerful?
I mean, Twitter don't really do shit.
Oh, Kevin Spacey, he got canceled with the quickness.
Yeah, that's a different situation.
I know. I'm giving an example. I'm just giving an example.
That's the most extreme of situations.
But Kanye didn't kill nobody. Kanye didn't rape nobody. He didn't put the sticky out. He didn't snitch on people. He didn't do none of that. All he did was put on a fucking red hat and make some fucking burnt ass statements.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't cancel that. Like,
yeah, you can't.
He made a decision.
It's a choice. But like what's his name said, like Mike said on the Dead End Hip Hop, the last thing he said, like, you don't want people to turn on you, but remember, they turned on Jesus too. So, fuck, this is such a topic, but yeah, I still like it, I guess. Anyway,
Listen to it again.
oh, I will, but I'm still thinking about what y'all was saying and shit. And it's just like,
I think that's what he's saying. Listen to
Yeah.
it now that you have that perspective, and see if you can hear it.
yeah,
now.
I hear it. I'm hearing it in my head, and it's just like, fuck you, Kanye. I ain't defend. I can defend Kamikaze. I can defend Ye. I'll defend Ye all the way up to it's better than Scorpion, and then I'm done. This shit, I don't know. What that one tweet said? This is the worst album, the worst thing that ever happened, the second worst thing that ever happened to Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, you going to hell for that tweet.
Shit. Hey, but it was funny though.
You going to hell?
Y'all know what the first one was.
What, the Big Day one?
Nah.
Which one?
The big.
He couldn't turn the water into Hennessy instead of wine.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
What?
I didn't see that one.
Nah, that was the worst thing that happened to Jesus.
That was the worst thing that happened to Jesus. He couldn't make Hennessy.
I'm not laughing. God, if you listening, I know you listening.
But it's funny, motherfucker. Anyway.
God has a sense of humor.
I know he does. This whole shit that
You know what
God,
I mean?
this whole shit is God's sense of humor. This is some,
Hey, man.
this is some dark sense of humor for it. He has a funny sense of humor. Like, how about make this dude make a gospel album? Watch this. He'll say, Jesus, watch this shit. Dad, what are you doing? Let's watch this shit. Let's watch it. Watch everyone just go crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the Joker, man. It's like I say Kanye gonna make a gospel album, and everyone loses their minds.
Basically.
Yeah, but No Malice was all over this shit. I just looked up the credits right now. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, he helped write. Timbaland helped
what's
produce
up.
half the album too.
I think I seen like
He
two
was on
or
like the
three
second.
tracks.
He was on the second half of the album.
That's just what I'm saying. Like, you got these many,
Kanye always has a
around.
lot of people helping
man.
him with these shits.
and it didn't
But
sound
still-
unified. It just sounded
Yeah.
like people just came in and
Put a bunch of crack.
Like, even with the Timbaland tracks, you couldn't hear that it was Timbaland. You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
just pressed a button.
yeah, I know, right? Like he does on his Instagram and shit.
and that's why musically this isn't. It's arguably his worst project musically, because from that standpoint, it doesn't have that traditional. Once you get past, oh my God, he's doing the sound. Once you get past and you really examine it, like, when's the last time you heard a Kanye project that didn't sound like everybody was unified into one?
That's true.
The last Kanye album that didn't sound like everyone was unified.
I mean, just if you think about his career, just overall, his overall catalog. Like, when's the last time somebody sounded out of place on a Kanye project?
I think people stand on a good place on this one. He still managed to find a way.
But no, listen to what I'm saying. Again, we're talking about being unified.
Oh, unified as one.
So when you think of a Kanye project, you think of just top to bottom. Oh man, that was a perfect placement. Everything is here. But we talk about the Clips and Kenny G project, and Kenny G sounds so far away from them. He sounds.
And also that beat, man. I said this to Busby earlier, bro. It sounds like he made that shit in the car with the door open.
Yeah, like, it just, nothing musically sounds like they were together. It just sounds like everybody was in a separate room. Clips just happened to be in one room together.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, come together, now let's see what everybody did. Versus everybody being in there together.
It's just like I said before about Kanye. I don't even think Kanye wants to do music anymore, man. Every interview I see him in, every time someone tries to bring up music, he looks damn near annoyed that he has to talk about it, and he'll just change the fucking subject about something else. Like, he really, I personally feel he does not want to do music no more. I think he's at that point in his life that he does this in his sleep. He can make music in his sleep, and he feels that he reached that ceiling that he wants to do stuff. He said he wants to break the glass ceiling. He wants to just break and wants to change the world. He wants to do all types of other great shit. And he just, you know.
I mean, that goes back to what I was saying. He's got to draw a line in the sand. He's got to figure it out. I mean, I would expect him to do that by the end of, I want to say because I don't want to give him a deadline, but you would think in the coming days, considering he just got ownership of his masters, that
he said that in the interview.
You got to draw a line and say, like, I don't care if you want to do it or not. Like, it's not going to change the fact of what you did in the past. What's going on now is really affecting his legacy too, to the point where it's like,
this really happened.
You're going to have a generation of people who only know him for his antics. They don't know him for the music.
Dude, and then when it comes to his hardcore fans, y'all need to just realize College Dropout Kanye is not going to come back on the next album he does. That ain't coming back. Late Registration ain't going to come back. All that other Kanye you heard, like Yeezus, 808s, that shit's not coming back no more.
To be fair, even had his mom had lived, I still think we would be in. I don't think it would be drastic. as of now.
It would have started right now.
But I mean, I don't think you're still going to hear College Dropout in 2019.
Or just the sound.
Just the sound. Like, he would have still found a way to evolve.
Yeah,
so I don't want to get it twisted. Like, his mom dying is what complete. No, he would have still evolved. It's just
it would have been a different
trajectory.
Yeah,
that's a word.
Evolvation, is that a word? Evolution.
Evolution.
No,
evolution.
No,
evolution. His evolution would have been more.
I just noticed this shit. How long has he had Getting Out Our Dreams 2? Is that new?
Getting Out Our Dreams 2.
Yeah, that's the fucking label.
Oh wow, good music, good too. I don't know. I think he had that since Yay. I think.
That's interesting.
Well, he just got out of Masters and Def Jam's just happy as hell this shit came out on time.
Yeah.
And probably saved their fucking year.
On time-ish.
Yeah. Anyway, other music did drop, so who should I
Guap Dad, baby.
Guap Dad. Start with him.
Yeah, Guap Dad 4000 dropped. I did not know what to expect from Guap Dad other than the fact that he was on the Dreamville album. And of course him being from out here in Oakland. So of course Rossi put me onto him. So I heard little bits and pieces of him from a few years ago. But overall, I was very impressed with this album. The way Tory Lanez came on but stuck with it. And how it transitioned into First Things First. And then Gucci Pajamas and hearing Charlie Wilson. And then seeing Chance the Rapper like, damn, you was really giving your best material away. You didn't even keep it for your album.
Yeah.
God damn.
I love my wife. I love my wife. Oh, I love God. Oh, I love God.
Yeah, so then, I mean, there, and then, of course, with Iced Out Gold Chain, really from Iced Out Gold Chain to the end, it spiraled a wave of songs where it was just, damn, this is amazing.
Shit. I think that's about where I stopped at.
Yeah, no, you get back to Iced Out, like there's a, I don't want to call it a fall off because Isaiah is dope in itself because it's got Key, Maxo Cream, and Denzel Curry.
Nice.
So that was great. The Scamming joint with Mozzie is like, it's just two niggas from Northern California.
Scamming.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's a hard ass beat. But I mean, when you get to Iced Out Gold Chain, that's when it starts it goes back to smooth and it finishes out. And this, I liked it.
That's what's up.
But somebody that didn't like it ended up being Russ because the track Prada Process that he had with Black.
What did he say about Russ on there? Because I didn't hear that track.
He basically just said, he said, you over here it's not verbatim, but basically, you're over here bragging about the good life. We don't recognize that. We just call that living Russ.
I would have checked his ass too.
And I was like,
I would have checked. If I was Russ, I would have checked his ass for that too.
But see, I got an issue with how he did it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he still ain't ran up on G Herbo, and G Herbo done said a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
I like cats that, and I said it when he ran up on whoever he ran up on last 22. Time. Yeah, when I was like, I like that because you walked up on it.
Yeah.
I think in this situation though, it's like try to have a conversation first. I think that was the difference between Adam 22 was like it just kept going and going.
Because it was on Twitter and he kept talking shit.
So it kept going. So it was more. So I was like, this was like I don't even remember him saying anything about him. It was just a lyric in the song, and I don't even think it was.
It wasn't malicious. Like
yeah,
you know
that's
what
just
I mean?
living Russ. I think he took it as disrespect. But yeah,
and that's the thing I couldn't understand. Like,
so to me, that's just like walking like, hey, what's the line about? And then if it's an issue, okay, well now go about it. But
or even bro, if you're gonna be upset about it and shit. Have a diss record towards them or something. You know what I mean? Keep it hip hop.
I think it's probably because everything aligned because they had the fucking festival that same day at Rolling Loud, so they were both in the same facility, and he was just like, let me go talk to him and bring my security, and then, and then the rest happened.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
Yeah, and then Guap Dad went on Twitter, on Instagram, and just, everyone just wants to go on Instagram, man. Fuck. This is like, this new generation is just weird.
It's the thing to do.
It's so weird to me. Niggas looking in their phones talking shit. It's so weird to me.
Well, I mean,
dude, like pissed off too. Like that's the funny shit. Like when they're pointing at the phone and
shit. Like, dude.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah. Imagine a grown ass man doing that.
What was so funny to me is he was so calm about it.
Yeah.
Oh, for real.
Like that was what was funny to me. It was just he was just so calm, and it was like, all right, I get it. I mean, motherfucker run up on you and you ain't like you gonna have a fucking press conference for it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, just get on your phone and do it. Like, all right, that's fine. Russ's was a little bit more weird because he was like, I gotta go perform out because I'm the main attraction tonight, but I want to set it straight. And he just did it in comments. And I was like,
He did it in comment.
Yeah, he did it in the comment section. And I was like, why don't you just make a video? You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas are weird, man.
Yeah.
This is some boondog shit. Anyway, Guap Dad's album was cool.
no, it really was. Yeah, I don't even think I said the name. Dior Deposits.
Dior, that's the name of the album.
Yeah, Dior Deposits was really, really good. Again, if you like the tracks that he was on Dreamville, Revenge of the Dreamers 3, or if you kind of have a glimpse about what he does or don't know him at all, this is actually a good project to start with. I mean, there's names that you're definitely going to recognize.
Yeah.
E40 and F the Pharaoh on the same track, too.
Yeah.
So.
Ooh. Another album
And G-Eazy got another feature.
Yeah, he's just stacking
Oh,
them
no,
up.
Jeezy smoked that shit. That's the one I was talking about where...
Oh, yeah, the first things first. Yeah.
G-Eazy he's been on everybody's features this year, man.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, the entire year.
I know. He's been getting that work. Another dude that dropped was Quin NFN, or whatever. Well, not whatever.
Quin NFN.
Quin NFN. He's from Texas, and he's been really gaining a lot of traction for the past year. I have a friend that manages him, and he's been really gaining traction. I think he finally dropped his first album. I think it's like his first project, first full release. It's called For None. For None, like for and then none, then For None. And it's 26 minutes, 10 tracks, and this dude's like 17, 18 years old. This boy could spit. He has a song called Hold You Down with P&B Rock, and that shit's fucking fire. Broad Day was a nice track.
Broad Day was nice.
Broad Day was a nice ass track. And he showed his versatile with the R&B and shit like that. He's really good. He's really good with the raps and shit. Like,
yeah, I'd call that shit like more hybrid rapping than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kids love him out there in the South.
It's like a high school to baby.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe him. Because because as soon as the beat starts, he's just like the baby. He just starts running. He just starts going.
Yeah.
And he doesn't let up. He just keeps going. And he's only 17, 18, but I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of him probably next year. I would not be surprised if he's a freshman next year, people. So watch out for that. Mm-hmm. Another chick I checked out was Wynne. Like if y'all know who Wynne is, or is it Winnie or Winnie?
It is Winnie.
Winnie.
Yeah, she said in one of the songs.
Yeah, Winnie. She, if y'all remember last year, there was a video that went viral that said that, oh, this is Eminem's daughter, and she was rapping her fucking ass off. Shit. That's how she got popular. But then she took advantage of it, and she showed, nah, man, I could really fucking rap. I even showed JC a track like last year called DL. Remember that record I put in the playlist? Yeah, so she dropped her first official project, and she was just dropping singles, and it's called If I May. And it is about 11 tracks. And she is just rapping her damn ass off. JID's on here. She got production by Soundwave, Hit Boy. She even got Frank Dukes. She even got fucking what's his name? Oh, Dame Dollar on here.
Yep.
On the
AKA
thesis.
Damian Lillard, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, of course. Because she's from Portland. She's from Portland, Oregon. So, yeah, and she was literally rapping her ass off. It kind of slows down in the middle towards the end, but, standout tracks for me was Roll Call, Rose City, Ego Check with JID, Petty, the Thesis, that's the one with like the whole posse cut, and 212 featuring Mahia. That was a great ass track, but other than that, man, it was kind of short too. It just came straight into the point and then it ended. It was a lot. All the albums, including Jesus is King, it was like one of them albums that what's it called? Came, set the point, and then just left. You know what I mean? It just ended.
Yeah.
So
she could really spit, man.
Oh yes,
I was actually
she was
surprised. Cool. Like, wow.
Sequencing kind of threw me off a little bit, but it doesn't take away the fact that she actually can rap.
Yeah.
So if that's the first project I hear from somebody, there's clearly an upside.
No, for sure.
If your sequencing is all that I could say that's bad about it, then I'm gonna
sequencing people is so important. I'm so anal about this shit. You may not get on this playlist, or if you get on Tidal, it's all sequenced because I sequenced it. But sequence,
no, it's all sequenced.
Is all you sequenced it? You looked on Tidal?
I just took yours now.
Oh my nigga. Yeah. But other than that, sequencing is really important. Yeah, so how about D-Smoke sounds? Let's talk about that niggas. Inglewood High.
It's great.
Great music.
That shit's fucking dope, man.
7 tracks, 21 minutes.
I was probably the first one to hear it out of us, right?
Yeah, you the one that let us know. Didn't you let me know? One of y'all told us.
Nah, JC posted it. I don't know if it was like your picture.
It was just somebody on Twitter because it got released on the UK first.
Okay, gotcha.
I was looking for it. What the fuck?
Yeah, so you posted it in the group chat, and then I actually listened to it, and I was like, shit. Shit.
The good shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, it just. I mean,
This was one of the. I'm not gonna say it's top whatever, but it's one of the best records that I've heard for it being only 7 tracks, 21 minutes.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew I was listening to everything and I was like, I felt like I was missing somebody. Like I'm missing somebody, and then it was D-Smoke. I'm like, of course it was D-Smoke. Of course.
Yeah. No, it was very good. I mean,
and then,
for Sir to drop his album and then to hear this, it's like
is he his older brother
too? Yeah, D-Smoke is his older brother.
D-Smoke is older.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then my brother came out. We were chopping it up, and he's like, "Yeah, Currency, Trademark, and Young Roddy, they got back together." And I was like, "What?" He came out and he played the whole album for me. Plan of Attack,
right?
Fam, that was so. If I thought I had nostalgia from Currency and Wiz doing that project in February, this shit was fucking nuts. Just to hear the growth in Young Roddy, like. Give that man a fucking round of applause because he was cool when he started, but he just used to be so choppy and kind of all over the place. He's hitting triple bars in this one. I'm like, wait a minute, when the hell did he get that flow?
That Migos triplets flow and shit.
But he still has a concept and he's still talking about something. That joint was 12 tracks in itself. So I was like, and then I hit Martine. I was like, yo, they dropped. Oh yeah, I thought you just didn't want to talk about it.
Hey man, because I mean it be like that. So a lot of shit drops every fucking week.
When have I never wanted to talk about Currency?
Let me give my explanation. God damn it!
You know me, it's jet life. Damn it.
Nah, and you know what? That's the funny thing though too. Is because when the day or the week that it came out, when I was driving Busby over here, I was like, oh man, I forgot I need to check this shit because I didn't check it out the day it came out or that weekend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I need to check this shit out. And then he goes, oh, what is it? And I was like, oh, it's Currency, Young Roddy, and Trademark the Skydiver, also known as Jet Life.
Right.
And he was like, oh, And me, as soon as I got home from fucking recording over here, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I thought you heard it, bro. Like, I'll be honest with you, because that shit, like, it was, at least on my shit, it was like on the front page.
I didn't even happen to look. I was so out of it that the reason why I didn't even listen to D-Smoke, I was glad I stopped listening to fucking Cancel Culture when it came to Sabrina Claudio. God damn, this album is fucking incredible. Truth is, there's 11, but the last track is just the Spanish version of the single Truth Is, so it's 10. I mean, I'm not going to try to discredit it, but
it's the same song.
Same song.
Cancel Culture.
Boy, those fucking 10 songs
are great.
Did you hear it?
No. But I'm going to.
You need to hear it. Like
you call the shit great, you didn't even hear it.
I just finished the sentence.
Shit.
Is it better than Snow on Lakers?
What?
Is it better than Snow on Lakers? Or is it like equal?
I'm not going to call it equal, but I will say I'm not even going to say they're on the same playing field, but I will say, like, if you're kind of looking for, like, one of those last-minute albums to try to contend, this is going to contend on your list.
Okay.
Like, it's going to be one of those joints where it's like, nah, even if it's like in the 30s, I gotta find somewhere to put this.
See,
like it's
cancel
really
culture
good.
Needs to get cancel culture has lost their meaning now. Their words, their tweets don't mean shit.
I mean, they're turning into everything they're trying to cancel.
They really are.
But
they really are. It's really annoying. Like they're getting at you for shit you said back in 2009. Like what? We don't mean that shit. You trying to get
like people don't change. Like it ain't all just jokes. You know what I mean?
Me?
Like come on,
for
man.
Like racist, they try to get you for racist shit you said that when you were just young and just saying shit that you didn't fucking mean and shit on Twitter. Like man, it's just so weird. And then they get so surprised when the shit doesn't work. Like no shit. Like Kanye is like, oh, Kanye's canceled, and then you look at his first week numbers. Oh, well, that's just white people. What?
Shit.
Yeah, I'm like
you guys didn't.
The forum was sold out. I don't think it was all white people.
And it's not like
everybody that went before the Lakers played.
and of course, it's Kanye's canceled. But you guys fucking streamed that damn album. I know you guys didn't illegally download it because it's like sitting in your fucking phone. So of course you went, listened to it, and then tweeted about it.
Legally downloading takes too much time. And,
you got to go on.
Ain't got that.
They ain't got time.
They got time to cancel you, but they ain't got time to do the research and. And all that.
Or download a fucking album.
Download the album and shit. No, y'all fucking downloaded that album. Y'all streamed it, talked about it, tweeted about it, and got more people to listen to it. And then trying to tell people stop listening to that cap-ass Kanye album. Man, shut the fuck up. God damn, nigga. In the name of Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Nah, but... The single rumors, man. Just damn.
Man, I remember telling you really gonna. I remember you deleted her music on air, and I told you really gonna do that? Yeah, dude.
Yep.
I was like, all right. Now look at you.
Hey, man.
2 years later.
Change.
You gotta move on.
You gotta move on.
Let that shit go.
Let that shit out.
I mean, again, like from the standpoint of it, it was more so about. I wouldn't even say it was about cancel culture. It was more so about what I felt was a half-ass apology.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't own up to it. So it was like, all right, well, if you ain't gonna own up to it, then...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then when you really think about it, it's just like she's showing her apology through her actions. And that's,
Right.
That's the best way
so,
to do it.
So, 2 years, and I ain't heard nothing problematic about it in the 2 years.
All she did was drop her music and keep her mouth shut.
You proven yourself.
Yeah.
I went back and ran the project she dropped last year. It was good. That was good, too.
Wale worked with her. She was on Sir's album.
Yeah.
Shit. And sometimes people really hold on to that shit. They hold on to that fucking shit that they say.
Because that's the difference with me. It's like, if I feel something, it doesn't mean it's for eternity.
Yeah.
It just feels like, you know what, you need to prove it to me to get back on. She proved it. I just put it back on. The music's back on.
Like, at that moment, fuck you.
Yeah.
R. Kelly canceled, though.
R. Kelly's done.
Yeah,
Who is that?
Who?
Huh?
Just wanted to say, like, people are trying to compare Kanye. The way they're trying to cancel Kanye is how they're trying to cancel R. Kelly.
Come on,
No.
man.
R. Kelly.
Once again,
Kanye
two
doesn't have
totally different situations,
He don't
man.
have sex slaves.
Shit. He just thinks everybody, slave is a choice and shit.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, one has sex slaves, one thinks slave was a choice, so they are actually kind of...
That is, like, teetering that line.
Yeah.
Hearing that line, but one said it, one actually did it. Anyway, sports.
Oh, wait, hold up. Shout out Akon, man.
Oh yeah, him.
That's right, Akon did drop another one.
Akonda.
Akonda.
Not
And it was like
Wakanda.
some world music, Africa
Another
vibes.
10 tracks, and
Man,
it was-
that shit was clean, man.
Look,
I can't even lie.
It came out that T-Pain had announced that he had to drop
He had to drop his tour.
his tour because he just didn't sell enough. To me, that's just bad management. Mm-hmm. And now they're going about it. I think they were trying to set him up to do tours around arenas.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
fam, you
shit,
got to get
come
him
on,
into
man.
intimate settings. Like,
Yeah.
he's not that. And there's nothing wrong with it. Like,
Yeah, nah.
he can still do a 6,000
Like
venue.
a theater.
Yeah,
Kinda like
like
the
the
Warfield.
Fillmore.
Yeah, exactly.
Had I known T-Pain was coming out, I would have bought tickets, or I at least would have did everything I could up
Was he
until the
gonna
final
be-
hour to try to get those
Was it
tickets.
going to be in Oakland?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it until they
Neither.
canceled it.
I didn't even know it got canceled too. Yeah.
But the point I bring that up is, at this point in 2020, why don't Akon and T-Pain do a project and then go on tour?
Gave out a bag. Even though they're still on the same label, right? Ish. Kind of.
I don't know.
No, because T-Pain is fully convict RCA now. He's not on convict anymore.
Oh.
And remember, Akon started up like 4 different labels to release these projects on.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucking right. I was looking at the label too. I was like, wait.
Yeah,
that
that's not the
doesn't-
same one as the
Well, that's
last
not
one he dropped.
convict.
I'm just
What the
saying,
fuck?
man. Hey, he signed Lady Gaga and none was the same. Is she still on convict or she been gone?
I'd imagine she's been gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, but still.
She would have to be.
He made so much money off that shit. Man.
No, I think managers got to be realistic with their artists too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that
T-Pain
should
is
be in
a-
the job description.
Yeah, T-Pain
Like,
is a great artist and he's legendary.
But he
Yeah.
took a long break.
New Edition is legendary, but you still gotta, well, he can't book New Edition
I was just
anymore.
gonna say that shit.
You gotta book fucking Bobby, Ricky, and Mike as,
Yeah.
as RB, RM, or some shit, whatever the hell they're going off of by now.
Yeah.
shit.
You know what's fucked up too? They're going by that. Johnny Gill just released a new song with Ralph for his album.
Oh, wow.
Ralph Tresvant.
Oh, wow. Really?
So nobody's using the fucking name.
What's up with
It's just the niggas just.
They're just doing collaborations with each other and shit. Like,
I mean, that's why to me they're
It's
the
just
greatest.
like he has that shit in his back pocket, though. You
Yeah,
know what
well,
I mean?
but
Like,
something happened with the business. He was the only one to come to the meeting and sign the paperwork.
Yeah.
Nobody's came up, so he's like, "Well, fuck it,
yeah,
whatever."
I mean, legally, he owns the shit.
But I mean, that to me, that's why New Edition is the greatest R&B group of all time, or greatest group. Period. Is the simple fact that them as a whole, it doesn't stop the show. They got fucking 15 different factions of themselves within the damn group itself.
Yeah.
So they can still keep going.
yeah,
I mean, they're the only group where you have 4 different side projects and everybody does bad in terms of the worst album is platinum.
Shit.
They're the only one.
Hey, man.
And the lead singer was the one that had the worst album in terms of sales.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, another music news. Oh, shit. Just hearing that little ha-ha. Yeah, so JC was looking up news stories, and he went on Hip Hop and More.
Defend it.
And
defend it.
You gonna play the clip, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's powerful niggardry.
First, I thought he was just joking, but Em and Joyner Lucas got a record coming out called "What If I Was Gay."
Wonder what happened if he was gay. Oh, well, you know, it has its own topic on Twitter. Yeah, let's start from the beginning. I want to give this.
Oh my
proper.
God! Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it, then you gotta defend it afterwards.
I told you I'm out of place. Wait, what if I told you that I was gay? What if I'm a hypocrite who's afraid to just face truth? Wait, what if I told you I'm gay too?
Oh. Busby, to the stand.
Yeah, defend that. Go ahead. I told you should just let him retire, so that way you wouldn't have to defend anything. You know, you keep, every time he drops, it's I don't care. I like it for me. I like that.
Call Larissa.
I like it.
Call Larissa. Let her defend that.
No.
Call Larissa. Let her defend that. Actually, be on the phone and tell. I don't know. She can say. I got nothing to say.
No, this is you.
Nope. I got nothing to say.
Come on now. This is
my boy, but I got nothing to say. He makes it so hard too. Just when I was like,
pause.
I know, right?
Wow, pause indeed. Yeah. Ugh. So hard to defend him because Kanye releases this shit, and I'm like, shit. M can't do that because officially I said, oh, this new Eminem project dropping in 2 weeks, so let's see. I was like, yeah.
Oh, you didn't see his follow-up tweet?
I know, but then after that, another story came out where he was in Dubai and he dissed Lord Jamar out of nowhere, so there could be some truth to that. But at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, everyone's getting that Kanye. M can't do nothing, and then you say that shit, and I'm like,
So what would you do if he was gay?
Nothing. I got nothing.
I'm sorry, fam.
I don't know, man. Like,
I'm sorry, fam. I would look at his whole
words.
fucking catalog very fucking weird.
For sure.
I mean, if you listen to Relapse, it was insane. I was born with a dick in my brain. Yeah, fucked in the
No.
bed.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about.
said that I sucked in the bed.
No, I'm not talking about that.
He said that.
I'm not talking about the gay verbiage. I'm talking about the bashing that he did way back when he was calling everybody out their names. Back on Marshall Mathers LP.
I'll still like it.
But I'm looking at it funny now, like, fam, were you just saying that because you were hiding behind it now? Like, now it takes on a different narrative.
But it didn't happen, so.
I don't know, man.
We don't know.
The interview might actually be legit.
This is only 13 seconds. I want to hear what the rest of the 16 is
leaving
now.
a trail of gay breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I got nothing to say.
I mean, I hope you do if the song does come out, because
it's going to come out, and it's going to probably spark a conversation. See,
coming out.
because Joyner Lucas, he was all like, you know what? Glasses Malone took my... I killed Tupac.
This is all he resort to was being gay.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to get Eminem, and we're going to do a song about what if we were gay? What the fuck?
They basically did... He basically did, I'm not racist. I might be gay.
I might be gay. What if I said that? I was gay.
I'm not a racist. I'm not a racist. I might be gay. Like...
Oh, shit.
Can we talk about Joyner Lucas's career, too? Because at this point, it's, you know...
He's a weirdo on the
He
beat, too.
is a walking gimmick.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, phenomenal lyricist, but...
He always tries to go
Don't get me
viral.
wrong.
Every track he releases, he's trying to go viral.
The mixtape in itself, people always question me why we put it so low on our list, and I'm like, because all he had was lyrics. I wanted to hear a fucking song from him.
Yeah.
He didn't give me any memorable hooks.
Nothing.
He just ribbity rap raps.
He just raps. And now apparently he's wrapped himself into I might be gay. And I'm like,
shit.
I ain't got no issue with it.
I know,
But fam, like at some point you
it's
can't tell the same story over and over again.
It's probably going to be like one of them deep records or some shit like that where
That's
he
what I'm
gets
saying,
killed
bro.
in the
It's
end.
just another fucking gimmick.
And then you get Eminem to be on this shit.
Another fucking gimmick.
Is this the track that he was talking about
I don't know.
after Kamikaze came out and he was and he said, "No, shut up." And he was saying, "Oh yeah, because M has a record. He has a crazy ass record on my shit where he's rapping from like it's like Stan shit." So I'm going like, "Oh, so this is like Stan caliber shit? Okay." And then I hear that shit.
What if he had this planned out and he was planning to release it next week, but then he heard the interview with Tank and Angela Yee?
I didn't hear that.
And was like, and said, "Fuck, I got beat to it again. I'm not, no more. And he leaked the shit himself.
Everyone's stealing my shine. I know how to get it. Eminem, you gay too.
Because what Tank had to say, it had a lot of people talking about the ideology of what it actually means to be gay and what it actually means to be bi-curious.
Huh?
You didn't hear the interview?
No.
Well, okay, first of all, before you get into it, do you believe there is such a thing as bi-curious? Because I think that's what that we can just...
I believe
it's not that
it.
we won't talk about it, but it would just narrow this conversation down so much easier.
Yeah.
Because I believe in people being bi-curious.
Me too. I believe in that too. I'm not.
Of course, no. I know. I believe somebody who's trying to find themselves in their own sexuality.
I believe in that too.
I don't believe anybody just jumps right into it right away. I think there's that moment where you're like, maybe, but, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe, but...
No.
Yeah, so it's like you're just in that...
Or, I mean...
I know, but...
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I get what you're saying, bro.
Right.
It's like...
Because that's basically what happened with this interview.
So what is she...
So they were talking about... I don't even... You know what? I'm going to try to look for this because I want to get it right.
What if I told you I was gay? What? No. Why? I'm not defending that.
And I think those are the end of the fucking verses too, because
I know why M always
said, so what if I'm gay, or what if I was gay, and then M says, what if I was gay too?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It sounds like those are the end of the fucking verses.
That's what M always.
The third one, who knows?
Yeah. But to me, it was everybody was trying to figure out why, and then I like Tank as an artist, but when I saw the album drop this week, I was like, I'm just gonna give it a week because this sounds too gimmicky too, and I already got one motherfucker I'm already, you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not homosexual, but at the same time, it's like, fam, don't use that as a gimmick to try to pull me into the album. I'm gonna stand on the same ground when it comes to my LGBTQ brothers and sisters. Like, don't use them to try to get me to listen to the project.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait it out so that way it don't reflect your first week's sales. And then I'm going to go back and listen to it because I am a fan of his music.
Right.
But I forget, because he's in a group with, it's not just Angela Yee, he's with 3 other women.
It was probably that her podcast, probably.
All right, so this is what he's talking about here.
About those 2 girls.
So let's say a guy sucked a dick one time.
Jesus Christ.
Does that mean that... what does that mean? Say twice. You said twice earlier. Guy sucked a dick twice. I'm waiting for the rest of this. A guy sucked a dick twice. Does that make him gay?
No, here's the thing. Okay, so...
I just sucked a dick twice.
And this is twice as excessive. Okay, but let's dig into it, right? Okay.
He did.
He sucked a dick once, right? And then he's like, I'm not sure if I liked it or not.
Let me try it again.
Let me try it again. And then he says, you know what? It's not for me. Don't like the taste. You see what I'm saying? So
don't like the taste. We're not talking about chicken. We talking about dickin'.
Well, you know what?
Dick in his jaw. Dick in his jaw.
How you made a bar out of chicken and
Because
dick.
she's an artist at heart.
That's basically what was said.
Nigga, you suck a dick, you gay.
But see, nah.
But see,
I
agree with Martine, but this is where I'm coming from first. If just because I perform anal sex on a woman doesn't mean that I like anal. We just tried it. You see what I'm saying? Because if I never go back to it again, that doesn't mean I like it. It just so happens I tried it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's where the whole bi-curious shit that we were talking about at the beginning.
I wasn't bi-curious. In this case, it had nothing to do with being bi-curious. We were just curious.
Yeah.
We tried it.
Yeah.
So this one is a kind of a slippery slope because the definition of gay is same-sex attraction and form of the act.
So I want to do that shit all the damn time.
So to me, it's not a simple yes or no. It's just a slippery slope.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Let's put it for me. I'm not gonna partake in that slippery slope at all. So.
Oh no, I understand. You know
but for somebody else, if they do that, that's you.
As a straight man, like, I understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But from what he's saying, like, I get it.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't. I mean, personally, I wouldn't try it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. But I get it. I understand what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reason why. As soon as you went, that's gay. I was like, not exactly. Because if it's someone trying to find themselves, bro, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Because if you're caught in the middle, like, you don't know which way you're going and shit.
Yeah,
you know
it's like you're at a crossroads. Like,
yeah. Oh,
and something else that I found about this is it's very revealing how it seems to be that You know, you get into situations with Juicy Schmolier and how it's heterosexual men's fault because we didn't back him. Mm-hmm. So we get blamed for that. But I've noticed something very interesting when it comes to
women?
Black women in general.
Oh, I know where you're going now. Mm-hmm.
Where it's, you want people to be free and be themselves, but not if they do it strictly for themselves. Meaning that if they don't come out in a way that you deem is exactly gay, or if you say something where it's like, it even gives the slight hint of gayness. They call out heterosexual men for speaking down on gay men and when it comes to masculinity. But black women, I have noticed, if they see any lack of masculinity in you, you are just a soft ass nigga. Oh, yeah. I have noticed that.
Especially
Larissa has noticed
media.
that too. We had a conversation about that, and I was like, fam, why is that?
Just how they're.
How are you trying to present yourself as an ally and you attack heterosexual men who do that? But at the same time,
you always notice it's the bibbity big black women doing that shit too.
Yeah,
it's the ones that what's it called? The ones that are like that think so highly of themselves and shit like that. I know what you're talking about. I know them chicks. Yeah, they're annoying.
I have a hard time with that in general. It's not even the simple fact. Like, again, I've always took the stance of, why the fuck do I need to care what somebody else does in their bedroom or in their privacy or whatever? How does that affect me? Cats have always said, so you think it's okay for kids to see? First of all, I don't think it's cool for kids to see heterosexual acts being done.
For real.
So what's the difference in that aspect? What's the difference? They're still being exposed to sexuality.
Right.
Number two, last time I checked, that's one less nigga I gotta worry about in getting the pussy.
Seriously.
Why are you upset? Buy that man a drink. Celebrate. He ain't looking at. Befriend him. He's probably gonna make your life easier.
Yeah, seriously.
Trust me, gay people know how to get the females for you, because they ain't gonna get them, but they can probably.
And they don't even try. You know what I mean? They're not even.
It's
they're
worked
not
for me.
trying.
I have some gay friends, and they've helped me.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They don't try to.
Yes.
They don't try to get those women for themselves. They try to help you out.
Me out. Yeah. Yes, that's all that matters.
You know the wild thing about, and you know the wild thing about it too is that I've explained to people, because I had 2 former coworkers that were gay when I was at Blockbuster. Mm-hmm. What I explained to them, I was like, I didn't realize until we were conversing that I probably got a lot more in common when it comes to relationship debacles or, just shit going awry. I probably got more in common with somebody that's gay than I do with somebody that's heterosexual.
Yeah.
Because they go through the same shit too.
Except it's just with the same sex.
Again, and it's like the ideology of, if you're homosexual, you're a predator, you like everything that comes your way. And
they look at gay folks like how white folks still looked at slavery back in the day. They look at them as inhuman.
Yeah, I'm like, fam, you do understand that they still have their standards too. Like, they don't want to fuck everything that has the same sex as them. Like, you do understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But you're trying to get, fam, you have a conversation with somebody that's gay in a relationship going through the same shit as you.
Yeah.
You're going to have a whole different aspect of how you even view that.
Exactly. They give you great advice.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah, people are just ignorant, bro.
Seriously.
You know what I mean?
Niggas are idiots. In the word to OG.
But I couldn't help but notice that when it came to black women especially. It's just, if you even see a lack of masculinity in any dimension of a man, that's what you attack.
And that's why they're always lonely.
Yeah, and it completely counters what you get mad at heterosexual men for, in turn, doing it in the exact same manner in a different way.
You should have Larissa on there, man. I mean, she would probably explain it better. She'd be on your side, but she'll explain it a lot better.
Yeah.
You need to have her on there. Shit. Anyway, sports? Was there more to this?
No, I just wanted.
Sports, nigga. Niners got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Well, we're getting there. 7-0, baby.
Well, through 8 weeks.
Through 8 weeks, hey. Man, it's getting spooky now.
It's a trip. Dude. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's a trip. Like, I'm watching these games and I'm just like,
we're just destroying them.
I'm not saying that it's easy by any stretch, because
yeah.
I know how it is playing football.
Same
you know
here.
what I mean? Like, I know how it is. It's not fucking easy.
Yeah.
But damn, they're making it look fucking simple as fuck,
dude,
bro.
the running plays, like, our running backs are like faster than the speed of bullet. Like, Coleman just had 3 touchdowns? 4 touchdowns?
4. He had 4.
Running all over. Like, he was I thought Brito was quick. This dude's quicker. And I'm like, what?
He might be a little bit slower.
But the way he was
Slightly
running,
slower.
it was like something out of Madden. Like, the way they were playing was Madden-like. Like,
yeah.
And they were hyping up the Panthers, going, "Oh, it's gonna be a good game." What's the quarterback's name?
Well, it ain't even about the quarterback.
Allen?
Kyle Allen.
Kyle Allen. Oh, he's undefeated. You know, ever since he started, he had 4 undefeated. He has to throw no interceptions. How many interceptions he throw against us?
I think it was
not 1, not 2. He's threw 3.
Was it 3?
Yes, that was 3 interceptions. Sherman and then the other nigga, and then Bosa.
Who was the other dude?
I forgot the other dude, but I know Sherman got it, and then Bosa. He got 3 interceptions.
Yeah, I just remember seeing the Bosa one. Like, what the fuck?
You know what's funny about that?
What's up?
Remember, y'all two included. Y'all kept saying, "Oh, they got to think about Kyle Anderson when Cam gets back now." Yeah, ain't nobody saying that shit today. Like I've been told y'all, let him rehab and get healthy, and watch Cam come back in the lineup.
I mean, you better do it quick.
I mean,
this was embarrassing. We made this nigga look like a backup.
He is a backup.
I know, but he was playing like a starter all of a sudden.
He was playing at an elevated level.
He was rising to the challenge as a backup.
Yeah.
No.
Some folks thought that because Cam went 0-2 and he went 4-0 that he could take the job. No. That's what I was trying to explain to everybody, which was
I didn't know we were going to give him that reality check.
Shit.
I didn't think we were going to give him that reality check. I thought it would have been a little close. I thought it would be a little close.
And you know what the funny thing is, man? Shout out to my boy Drew, because he was out there all week last week talking all this shit about, watch when the MVP comes to town.
MVP who?
Because he's calling fucking McCaffrey the MVP, and I can see it. I get it. Dude's putting up massive
he
numbers.
Put up some good numbers.
He's putting up numbers.
Kind of.
Even in that loss, he still put up pretty fucking good numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand why you would call him that. But come on, man. Dude. One dude's going to beat a whole team?
No. I mean, no. Nah. Funniest part, I was watching the Sunday service and the game, because the game was already getting lopsided, so I was going back and forth.
I was not watching.
I know you weren't. So then it'll come to it. I was watching the game, and then after that we scored a touchdown, and I go back to Sunday service, and they were singing how great our God is, and I'm like, God is good, and the Niners just scored, and I have to get up Bernie Mac going, praise God.
Felt the Holy Ghost, man.
I felt the Holy Ghost on Thursday.
Shit.
No, but the funniest part to me is when the Sunday service was ending. That's when Garoppolo got tackled for the safety. So I was like, so I got superstitious. So I started playing Jesus is King again in the background. Like, come on, hallelujah! Then picked.
Man, but all I'm gonna say, bro, is I don't give a fuck what anybody's got to say, like, at all.
We're
like,
scary.
It literally doesn't like phase me. This team is legit. If that wasn't a fucking let me rephrase that. If the last fucking 8 or 7 games,
because what was supposed to be the first test
wasn't proved.
First, it was the Steelers. That was supposed to be our test. Then it was the Browns. That was supposed to be our test. Then it was the Rams. That was supposed to be our test. Now they're saying the Panthers was supposed to be our test. Now people are they're thinking ahead. They're thinking fuck the Cardinals, even though we play them on Thursday. They say fuck the Cardinals. Let's think about the
Seahawks.
The Seahawks next Monday.
I get it.
No, not this Monday, but the Monday.
Yeah, the following Monday.
Following Monday.
We got a game on Thursday. Don't play Sunday. Just make that clear. Not Monday.
But the Monday coming up.
Monday after.
Yeah, they're thinking about 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, like come on, man.
And if we beat them,
we got a game on Thursday.
And then you say the Ravens are going to be our next test.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't stop.
You guys don't have any more tests at this point. You just got heavyweight matchups coming up.
Yeah,
we're the big dogs now. We're the big dogs now.
I mean, like, you got heavyweight matchups against other heavyweights.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
No, definitely that.
No, it's not tests anymore. It's just now.
It's like we've passed all the tests.
We passed all the tests. Now we got to show if we can stand up to these motherfuckers.
I mean, it's like I told you guys.
Hey, I'm just enjoying it.
Like I told you guys last week. No, not even that. I told you guys 2 weeks ago. I said, I'll be shocked if you guys aren't 8-0.
Shit.
I mean, the schedule is highly favorable for you guys. It's not to say it in a bad way. It's just
I know. I remember when the schedule came out, I was looking at it, I was like, this looks like an easy-ass schedule. I remember thinking that. And I was like, well, all our schedules look winnable. We always find a way to fuck it up. Let's see what happens.
Well, shit, I mean, the fucking, what do you call it? The division is never good until we're good, it seems like.
And then all of a sudden, now again, how's it coming? It's coming down to the Seahawks and the fucking us again. Of course, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
But yeah, man, that shit was just funny though, cause fucking what's his face? Gerald McCoy was running his mouth during the, trying to warm up his team or hype up his team and shit.
Oh yeah, play that shit. I want to hear this shit.
Hold on.
Hey, it's time. Let's go. We about to see what all that is about. All that talking, all they this, all they that. They done played a lot of people, but they ain't played us. We about to see what it's all about. We with all the smoke. We with all the smoke. Offense. Go put up buckets. Let's get points. Defense. Let's take the ball away. Hey, we ain't got to do nothing special. Let's just go be us. Let's go get this done. Here we go, baby. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Narrator. They didn't
Hold on, look at this shit.
Oh, what was it?
It's the headstone. Cause of death, smoke inhalation.
Yeah, and
it was later confirmed they did not indeed want all that smoke.
No.
Yep. I mean, leaving the bay. We dropped 50 on the motherfuckers, man. They said that was the highest scored Niner game since what, 1993 or some shit?
1993, dog.
What the
like that shit's insane.
And then I'm looking at this like, what is going on? I was like, I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna see where this goes. And we were just talking about this earlier. I don't want to think ahead because the Patriots are still undefeated. Mm-hmm. I'm going like, if the universe and everything, the stars align, Super Bowl is gonna look very interesting.
I mean, from the perspective of right now.
Yeah, the right now.
It looks like a collision course.
Collision course. That's inevitable.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna happen. Like it's going to happen. Now, I don't want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Jinx my team and all that bullshit. But
just enjoy the ride for what it is, man.
If that does happen, that would be fucking insane.
Yeah. I mean, shit, man. This season single-handedly saved Shanahan's job. This saved his job.
I think his job was in jeopardy, though.
No, but
last year.
It just felt like because this is his third year.
It was looking bad.
And
I understand the injuries and whatnot, but that's part of the game as well, too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
and we were contenders last year. I mean, we put up good games, but we always end up losing in the end and shit. But shout out to my Niners, nickel.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Yeah, we have.
Shit.
Raiders just ended, 5 straight weeks of not being at home. So now they finally got a home game with the next 3 games coming up.
It's just crazy because Raiders they're just surprising. We don't know.
Floating. They're floating.
It's like you're either good or you're bad. Just what's it gonna be?
Yeah, they're floating on. They haven't
that pass. What old boy did? What's his name from the Texans? The quarterback.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, that pass he did, that was just like, holy shit. The one where he got kicked in the face and shit.
I keep trying to tell people, if it wasn't for Patrick Mahomes, everybody would talk about the way they talk about Patrick Mahomes, what they would say about Deshaun Watson.
Oh, the dude from the Colts, too.
Yep.
No.
Well, no.
Deshaun Watson
and Mahomes are like, in my eyes, neck and neck.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the way because he got kicked in the face accidentally by the cleat, still ran and just threw it, and oh boy caught it.
And he just laid on the ground smiling because everybody thought they were like, oh my God, he's dead, and he was just smiling and laughing. Like, y'all want me to get up now, or?
And he did wipe blood off himself because he did get kicked by that cleat. That shit did look like it hurt.
JJ Watt's out. Nobody wants to talk about him being made of glass.
You might as well say it. Just say it. He's made of glass.
He missed a glass.
No pun intended.
It's 3 straight years.
Yeah. I mean, 3 straight. He might as well just retire, to be honest, because it's like every year.
That's rough to say, though, bro.
But every year,
it really is.
He is injury prone. He is literally injury prone. It's bad. Sorry.
Yeah,
He's a great player, great defensive player, like Hall of Fame status.
It's hard to tell a fucking competitor like that.
Yeah, I know.
And if it was his head, I'd be like, retire. But it ain't no head trauma. It's just literally parts of his body.
It keeps breaking down. Yeah. He's playing for the wrong team, man. If he was on the Patriots, he would have been got that damn ring. Texans are cool, but they ain't the Patriots. He would have got that ring by now. Or with us.
Nobody is the Patriots. Yeah. So that's not saying much.
Oh, speaking of Belichick, they say Belichick got his like 3,000th win or some shit, 300th win or some shit, and it was against his old team, the Browns.
300th win.
His 300th win.
It was 3,000.
3,000 is more in line with the NBA.
Yeah, okay. 300th win, and it's against the fucking Browns, and he was just like, wow, that was his old team. Yep. And he beat his own team. He won his first game with the Browns, and he beat the Browns. Great, round of applause for Belichick. Let's party.
Hey, but back to the Raider game. Wasn't it Gary and Conley that kind of ended that game?
Yeah, and it was also the one that he played. He was like a double-edged sword. He helped secure the win for him, but he was the reason why the Raiders were in the game for so long.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He gave up 2 big...
I didn't watch that.
So, what was it, Hard Knocks? The little white receiver that everybody kept thinking was like a kid or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, give up a 67-yard touchdown to him.
Damn.
Wow.
Because he didn't tackle him. He was right there in the seams. They missed the tackle and he just ran through and ran.
Ain't that bad.
So, I mean, like, one would think it's funny, like, oh, you traded away the guy that, you know. Now he closes you out. No, he also was the reason why they were in the game for so long.
Yeah.
Shit, that's
it was one of those
double-edged sword.
Yeah, so it was one of those ones where it was he kind of evened himself out.
Gotcha,
but it ain't nothing to be like make fun of the Raiders for. It was like
no.
In actuality,
I was curious, like I said, because I seen that. I was like, wait, is that the same fucking Conley? And then I find out later it was like, oh, they just traded him this week. I was like, yeah. I mean, like one of those.
I mean, you know, a lot of trades also happen. You know, Sanu's now a Patriot. Rich get richer.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
What was it? Josh Gordon
Sanders.
Now a Niner.
Now a Niner.
Hey.
Got his first touchdown on the first drive.
Yeah.
It just floated in his head. When it happened, he just went whoop, and it was like bloop, and he caught it. And I'm like, that was easy. It's like every time we score, it's like, why is it this easy?
Like
it's looking too easy.
It looks easy. Like, this shit is wild, bro.
Josh Gordon is pretty much done with the Patriots at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, Brady lost both his weapons. Ain't that some shit? He lost AB and Josh Gordon.
And you know the fucked up thing about it?
Still undefeated.
Yes.
No. The fucked up thing about it is, so he gets Sanu. Remember, he gets his rookie back in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
The one they drafted at the end of the first round.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, he's coming off
Harry.
He's coming off of the injured reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And remember, Julian Edelman is still his guy at the end of the
course,
day.
yeah.
And his running backs account for like 50% of the damn targets, anyways.
Man, so they're like us.
He always throws short.
So they're kind of like us in a way. They're kind of not like us, but it's kind of.
I would say, and no disrespect to my own team, obviously, but we're more like them. And the reason why I say it is because they've been around
forever,
for a long, long time.
The only person that stayed the same was Brady and that coach. Everybody else changed. That's crazy to think about. The linemen changed, the kickers changed, receivers changed, the running backs changed, but Brady and Belichick, they stayed the same.
And let me ask you a quick question, because I would just pull up a graphic right now. It's got the Niners schedule on one side and the Patriots schedule on the other, right? Mm-hmm. Where does the Patriots test?
Oh, they ain't got no test. They go.
And I'm not saying that, you know, whatever, like we had a tougher schedule than them or nothing like that, but for everybody who talks,
they don't take us serious.
Down on the Niners as far as like, oh well, you guys didn't play nobody. Well, the Patriots
ain't
haven't
playing nobody.
played anyone.
I firmly believe
I'll give them the Steelers because that's when Ben was playing,
or maybe the Cowboys.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll give them
the Cowboys.
They play the Cowboys right after Thanksgiving.
Oh, but I'm saying they haven't yet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what it is though, and this is just the reality of it.
I don't say it.
Niners got to prove themselves because ain't nobody seen it.
No, definitely that.
We've seen the Patriots over 20 years, so at this point,
that long.
So at this point, their test is themselves.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I'm just like, they really haven't played anyone either.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like in that aspect, just
because they're not taking it serious.
But to be honest, somebody brought up a stat and said even if the Patriots offense did not score one touchdown this year, they would still be 5-2-1 because the defense and special teams have scored enough to
keep them in the hunt,
keep them going. So to me, that's what it boils down to as well. Is this is the first time Tom Brady's really played with a defense? Yeah. So nobody's trying to question it because now everybody's looking at it like, well, wait a minute. That was the test. Can he still do it? And now it's, well, he doesn't have to do it by himself anymore. He's got a whole other side of guys that can get it done.
Well, I mean, he's always had a good defense.
Not like this, fam.
Not like this.
No, it's definitely not to this level. It's definitely not to this level.
Okay,
I'll say that much.
He's had a defense that could get him.
Really good.
He's had a defense that could get him by. He hasn't had an elite defense. This defense is elite.
Scary elite.
Like real elite.
When you see though, that shit is kind of uneven a little bit, I think personally, because every fucking year the defense always starts off slow. Granted, this year they haven't. They started off hot, right? Mm-hmm. And they build their way into an elite defense. They don't start off an elite defense, but they always fucking get there.
But what's different
that's what I'm saying is like they always they especially in the fucking what do you call it, in the playoffs. They always have that elite defense.
The difference is with this is that the defense for some of the games has carried them from jump.
Oh yeah.
So that's the I get what you're saying, but like you just said, it that kind of counters what your argument was, where it was they kind of have to get into the season to become elite.
Yeah.
No, they just came out the fucking gate swinging this year.
Yeah.
And they in some games they've carried the offense. So to me, this is the difference. They're not waiting anymore. Defense just came out and said, "Fuck it, we're gonna swing."
And they're coming off the Super Bowl, man. That's a scary thing.
To me, I get what you're saying, and you should definitely clown the haters for talking about your guys' schedule.
Right.
Their test is just trying to make it back and having a focus.
I feel like
they clearly passed the test. At this
I honestly
point.
feel they're both gonna be they're gonna be undefeated. The Patriots. I feel they're gonna end the season undefeated, and I will not be surprised if that happens.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
Well, now the crazy
honestly,
thing is
the regular season. Like,
hypothetically speaking, it would be some shit if both of us are undefeated going into the postseason, and I will be some shit.
I think everybody goes into the playoffs with at least one loss.
Hopefully,
that's just where I'm at.
I'm enjoying the ride,
and
man.
I think those losses come after playoff implications have been secured. Because
Yeah.
at that point, you're not trying to risk anything anymore.
That makes sense.
It's just crazy how we're doing great and Harbaugh's doing trash now. Ain't that some shit?
I mean, you can say that
to me.
but,
to me, it's like, wow. I was so mad 2 years ago. You remember that, JC?
This shit always happens.
Fuck Judd Yorks. The fuck Judd York era with me.
You wrote a letter to him yet, apologizing?
We got to get to the NFC Championship. Then I write it.
I don't think you do, because I don't think you guys have never been 7-0 before, right?
I was just gonna say
NFC Championship.
So
NFC Championship. That's what I said. NFC Championship. Then I will officially apologize. I did say we cool. I did say I love you. That's what we got the.
I don't think you can tell somebody I love you without apologizing first after the things you've said.
Comes off like being a smart ass.
Yeah.
Hey man, it'll come. It has NFC Championship. Then I'll apologize. Hear that, people? If y'all been a fan of the podcast since the beginning, you're here.
Sounds like an explanation Tariq would say, and I don't think you want to be like Tariq.
Ooh, what Tariq said.
You're like Tariq.
Ghost. I ghost.
I mean, he did say it. You know
what?
You may have given me birth, but you were never my fucking father.
See, I was shot him in the kneecaps for that.
And I've been waiting, baby.
That was fucking sinister as shit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
hate that little nigga.
We know you're more 50.
Shit.
I was gonna say, yup. Fuck that nigga.
Football's cool and all, but
y'all deserve this.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something about this basketball season, man. Spent 1 week into it, and it has gone just how I expected it to go.
You gotta be like Emperor Palpatine, just as I predicted. And now there's peace. And when the Warriors got destroyed, and now we have peace.
Now we ain't got no peace. We got fucking petty.
And then
a whole lot of it.
And now we will be better.
Fuck all that peace. Motherfuckers gonna feel it. I don't give a damn if they just won an hour ago or not. Y'all gonna feel this shit.
Y'all gonna feel this. Feel this. Sound like Tupac. Y'all gonna feel this.
Yeah. Clippers versus Lakers opening night. It lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
3 more of them motherfuckers, and each one of them is gonna be on national television to finish out the year. The next one is on Christmas Day.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Damn.
But even then, just the amount of basketball that has been, the level of expertise that's been played. Kyrie Irving's playing out of his fucking mind.
Playing like an and one mixtape player, man.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely that.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
Giannis has, I told you, that jump shot starting to add. I don't know if you've seen games with him yet, but
nah, not yet.
He's not there yet, but it's there now. Like it's coming.
Damn.
And he looks even more like, damn, you could really run the court in 5 steps and dunk it. But now you could probably start hitting that 3 a little bit more sweeter now. Son of a bitch. God damn.
Like 2 steps, you're in range.
Yeah. I don't care what nobody has to say about Harden and Russ in terms of that argument. That was just 2 niggas that got love for each other and they just got into it. They gonna be fine when it comes to regular season.
That's how brothers are.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens in May.
That's why I said they're going to be fine through regular season.
There we go. It won't be the Warriors that take them out. Maybe. It'll be funny if it still is the Warriors.
You never know, man.
That'll be some funny shit.
You fucking never
Y'all
know.
lost to the Kevin Durantless Warriors? trash.
Well, shit.
I know.
Warriors lost to the fucking Russell Westbrook, Paul George-less Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, what's his
got
name?
their asses smoked by them.
Got smoked.
Fucking score was 72 to 37 at halftime or some shit
Someone
like
on Twitter
that.
said, well, my boy Rehab just said, hey, man, Warriors sacrificed their season for the Niners to be great. That's all that happened.
Gentrified themselves for nothing.
Niggas were leaving the fucking state. I was like, that's believable. I knew that.
Well, that was against the Clippers.
No,
they had so much shit to say about Lakers fans, like, oh, this is your team, and then we saw the game on Thursday, and I was like, that's a fucking G League team.
Like,
I was old school Warriors. That's we suck again.
Yeah, fucking Thunder Warriors.
Ugh.
Yeah, it wasn't We Believe. That was
that wasn't even We Believe Warriors. That was the
that wasn't that wasn't We Believe. That was You Thought.
Fucking Mookie Blaylock's Warriors.
That was what's his name? Look at him sitting on the ground like a jackass. But
basketball been incredible, man. I've been able to, for the most part, I've been able to watch a quarter of each game on League Pass every night. Except when it comes to Lakers, that's priority.
That's how I feel with the Niners. They're like, if I had Red Zone, hypothetically,
I just got League Pass.
Like, as soon as the Niners come on, Red Zone does not matter. Nope.
Cats is really looking stupid for talking sweet on Brandon Ingram all these years. Kept trying to tell motherfuckers, like, it's the system. And shout out to them Sacramento Queens, man.
Sacramento Kings.
Shout out to them. Niggas thought it was all sweet, and then you realize Luke Walton's substitutions were really those.
Oh,
and then you realize, shit, you're stuck with them.
Well, Donald Trump Jr. shouted out, Jesus is king. That's something new.
Now go back and listen to that, knowing that.
Yeah.
What else is there? John Morant looks great.
Oh my God, does he ever, man?
Even if Zion wasn't injured, I would still take Ja for the Rookie of the Year.
No, I just read a tweet, my fault. Rookie of the Year. No, because someone said Netflix and chill almost done for. It's almost time for Disney Plus and Thrust.
To kid movies.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, man. That's kind of weird.
I hope that sounds like some R. Kelly shit.
Yeah.
There's a female that posted it.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like some R. Kelly shit. Roberta Kelly.
Retweet that shit and be like, what in the R. Kelly?
Yeah.
What in the R. Kelly? But to say that right now. Getting it on to fucking Snow White, you nasty motherfucker.
Yeah. What else was I going? Have you picked out your League Pass teams, Martin?
What's up?
You picked out your League Pass teams yet?
Oh no, I just have one team. That's it. You know how I do, man.
Them Atlanta Hawks, man.
Oh man.
So how many teams can you pick on League Pass?
League Pass is like Red Zone.
Yeah, you can literally watch whatever you want. If you
actually,
get,
it's not like Red Zone. It's like
the full package.
It's like NFL Sunday Ticket.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and I mean, depending on what package you pick, you know what I mean, you can either watch just one team, like the entire season, which is what I got for the Lakers, or you can get the whole league, which is what JC has.
$29 a month.
Yeah, he's into that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like,
you into that shit.
He's into that shit. Me,
well, you gonna do that.
I stick to my team and then watch NBA TV for the fucking the highlights. Like that's good enough.
You gotta remember, sometimes these fucking national games just ain't shit.
Nah, I feel
so they only do it for, because it was, at the time, that's what they thought the matchup was going to be. But the season progresses, shit. League Pass games got some of these motherfucking national games on the chokehold.
Nah, definitely that. I don't care. You know what I mean? As long as I can watch my team, I could give two fucks.
I'm just going to tell you right now, the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, yeah. No,
I don't know what they're going to do in the playoffs, but I can tell you right now, in the regular season, with Trae Young shooting fucking shots from...
the logo?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
From the fucking end of the logo. Like, and it's been consistent.
Yeah.
It's just wild.
They're not heaves. Like, he shot the motherfucker with 7 seconds left in the shot clock. And I was like, fam, what?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Oh, man. NBA.
But these Warriors, man.
And I've been waiting, baby.
You think that Steve Kerr's going to let Draymond Green draw up any plays during this season?
Hey.
No.
At this point, he fucking might.
Steve Kerr looks pressed. You know what Steve Kerr said after they got smoked by OKC?
With trash?
Nah, that was Draymond.
Yeah, Draymond said, well,
Steve Kerr said, I'm going to have a beer at my locker after. Like, You know how trash that sounds for a team full of fucking young guys? Like,
I'm gonna have a beer by my locker. He knows what's about to happen.
I mean, after the fucking the game against the Clippers, he said something along the lines of, "This is a reality."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, this is the reality.
Like, damn, no heart for your young guys. Like, shit.
No.
All right.
It's the first time he's actually gonna have to coach.
Who you telling?
Hey, we're gonna see what he's really about.
Yeah. Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins went in. He was like, we're gonna see what Steve Kerr's really about. And I remember I tweeted, I was like, damn, what the Warriors hurt you? And then you pointed out, it was like, they
Yeah,
did.
he was on the team.
Which one? The 3-1. We said the
3-1 OKC Thunder.
Oh, without KD. Oh,
and then he was also on the Cavs.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well.
Twice. The first loss and the last loss.
Oh, so now he has a vendetta.
Yeah.
Oh, you see what Patrick Beverly told Steph? He's all going like, "You had this for 5 years, man. I'm gonna take the next 5." And Steph just looked at him. I was like, "Dude, ain't you 31?"
You know the funny thing about that too is they've been friends since they were teenagers because they went to all the same camps and were roommates.
Shit.
And Patrick Beverly, when he was on the Knuckleheads podcast with Q Rich and Darius Miles, he's like, "Yeah, Steph's my dog. I love him. I don't talk to him during the games. I don't even talk to him when I come into the city." Okay. And I was like, I like that. So that makes even more sense, and it makes it even more funny as him saying it like, "Bro, you're the same age as me, and I'm almost done."
And I got my rings. You better hope you get it. You better hope you get one. I got 3.
Think you gotta hope though. Like
I
said, Clippers look for real, man.
I mean, they look for real until they play the Suns, you know.
Yeah. No, they look for real. They're not immortal. Playing the Suns made them not they're immortal.
They're like, oh, there's a chance.
Because niggas were like,
somebody did this.
Yeah.
So you're beatable.
Motherfuckers was running off with that shit like, oh my god, they can really run the table. And it was like, nah, they lost to the Suns.
Yeah.
Everybody's beatable this year.
Is that the jackass that said that we were going to go 3-13?
I don't fucking know. And
it looks like
that's the betting guy.
Who was the one that said 3-13?
Some guy that works on Sundays.
I told you, bro. He's nobody, man.
He looks like
this
him.
is Scott Van Pelt's gambling guy.
Okay, he looks like him.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Something else I was going to say. Something about movies, I don't know what I was going to say.
Basketball's the shit, though. Like, it's just the first week, and there was so much.
It was fun.
Content.
It was fucking fun.
It was.
Man. Like, seriously. After we got that first game out of the way,
get that little shit,
started creating a little bit of a rhythm, man. I like what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot better defensively.
That's for sure.
I mean, when all else fails, because the offenses look shaky, and I mean, brand new coaching system and 9 new players, so I mean,
Seriously.
it's expected.
Yeah.
But shit has it been sketch. God damn, it's been hard to watch at times. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
What did he be saying on Twitter? These niggas got no heart. Sound like Stacey from the...
Well, you say it like that. That's
what I hear when I see it.
That's not how I say it. I just
got
look
no
at it.
heart.
No, I just look at it. I'm like, damn, y'all playing without heart right now.
Got no heart.
Well, yeah, he's in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of them,
but that defense has been, when all else fails, like, the defense has been on point. Yeah. So
man, what y'all love for Dwight Howard now? You think I should apologize to fucking Jed York? Y'all gonna apologize to Dwight Howard?
Well, I ain't have to apologize to him.
Just saying. Not apologize, but forgive him.
He walked in.
Forgive him?
He walked in with a clean slate, as far as I said. I said that. Me and Martine got into it. Remember?
I remember that.
Yeah, he said that.
But do you forgive him now, Martine?
Not yet. It's too soon. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
you think I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah?
I've seen Lakers fans rejoice.
No.
I just thought
he is a Laker because he's on the team, but he ain't a Laker in my mind. Shit.
Damn,
not yet.
You and a dad. What did Tariq say?
I think it's all gonna be determined what happens on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But so far so good. I mean, you can't knock what he's been doing and how his energy's been there for us. Like,
definitely that.
It's helped save. It's not only has it saved. Been key on the court, but it's also stopped the opposing team's momentum at certain times too.
And that's what hustle will do.
Yeah,
like, seriously.
True.
And he's just out there grinding. Like,
yeah. I mean, when you go out, it's amazing what happens when you go out there and you don't have guaranteed contract and you pretty much are playing night to night basis.
It's a legit prove it situation.
You go fucking 8 for 8 from the field and get 10 rebounds and like 3 blocks.
So he's still on the trial period.
For my team. For me, it's not like I'm fully embracing him, but at the same time, it's like,
good job.
Thank God for getting him, because again, like I was pointing out, for basketball reasons, I saw who was behind JaVale when DeMarcus went down, and I was like, no. Nah, it wasn't that. It was
somebody did this.
He had to go get him. It helps. Yeah. Then I see a video yesterday. They got DeMarcus doing standstill. Well, they don't have him. He's out there himself, and he's doing standstill shots after the practice.
Oh, good for him. So he's waiting for his Achilles to heal up, right?
No, this is his ACL.
ACL. Oh, speaking, I'm thinking of Xavier Woods from WWE because he fucking tore his Achilles overseas.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so he's out for like at least 6-8 months.
Yeah. The whole DeMarcus thing, though, I mean, it looks like it's going to be... It just looks like he's ahead of... His rehab, he's always ahead of schedule. Always. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I
don't know, bro.
It's bad when you consider the injuries that follow, but I will say this. I would say that his body does seem to heal up a lot quicker than the average person's.
Mm-hmm. But it heals, and then it fucking breaks.
But I think it heals, and then they rush him in. Yeah. I think he could possibly be ready by March, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were like...
Take your time.
You're going to come back the final week of April just to get back in shape. And we're not going to rely on you in the playoffs. Because I would hope that he would be ready to come back and at least give 10 minutes a night in the playoffs. It's not something that they rely on. Yeah. It's something that I believe, Dwight, if this team is healthy, if we can just make it, you know what I'm saying?
Just make it.
Just make it healthy. Yeah. And when I say healthy, nobody's 100%. From once tip-off starts, nobody's 100% anymore. You just make it there with an overly heavy body of players. You don't need him to play 20 minutes. Just throw him out there for 10 minutes. Yeah. What harm is it going to do? If anything, it's going to help. You can keep Anthony Davis at the 4 and preserve him at the 5 until the end of the game.
Yep. Well, by the way, Anthony Davis looks really good playing in 5.
You would think.
He doesn't want to do it. I don't understand
You would fucking think.
Like, bruh. It works. Fucking
do it. To the fucking 5. I hope they figure that shit out when Kuzma gets back. Because bro, like
that lineup would be insane. Yeah, I keep saying that shit.
LeBron still ain't hit up Deion Sanders' hair, man, and I feel like I don't know why.
I don't know. LeBron needs to cut that damn hair, man. Just give it up. It's not gonna happen.
That shit that he has on his head looks like the fucking AstroTurf type field. Like no bullshit. It's like you remember like the old what do you call it? The Philadelphia Stadium, bro. There's like different like cuts and shit.
Fuck
like,
that.
Bro.
Somebody said it looked like Raiders field when the A's are still playing.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he? Is he that self-conscious, man? Just cut your hair, man. Just go bald. Be Jordan. Go complete Jordan.
Just get Tiger's homeboy that did it. Did Tiger's hair.
Somebody did this,
or that.
Like there's a lot of people in LA that he could hit up.
Yeah, he's in LA, man. That's like
y'all gotta put a rug on your head.
I was gonna say, bro, that shit looks like a fucking carpet.
Yeah,
like no bullshit.
Like for those who don't know, the shit was falling off on Friday night during the game against the Jazz. So bad that Anthony Davis was on the bench and he was like, "Hey, it's falling off."
Look like trying to fix like Michael Jackson's nose, man.
No, legit, like he did it. He like went on like covert mode, like it was all during the free throw.
So self-conscious, LeBron. Just cut it off, man. We won't judge it.
Go bald.
He gonna look weird bald.
Good look, man.
He gonna look weird bald.
How you figure?
I just imagine. I'm thinking about it. He gonna look very weird. Imagine him showing up to the Space Jam 2 premiere with a bald ass head. Ugh.
I mean, he got a full ass beard though. Niggas with
That's
beards.
what I'm saying.
Niggas with beards rock bald heads. I'm proof of that.
Huh. Yeah, true. People with beards look cool. That's it. So I'm gonna mention this shit about WWE because this shit broke this past weekend. So there's this dude in NXT named Jordan Myers. He's a wrestler, and and his whole gimmick is like he smiles a lot and shit like that. I'm trying to give y'all the spark notes. So then they released a T-shirt for him that has his name in red, like it's white. It's white in there, and then it has like wet red, kind of looks like a smile, and it looks like fucking blackface, pretty much.
So basically, the name is supposed to look like the teeth.
Yeah,
and there's like a red mouth around it.
Yes, and it's looking very. He got pissed.
Oh yeah, there's powerful niggardry.
He went on fucking Twitter and pretty much outed everyone out, and pretty much said WWE. He pretty much said WWE's racist as fuck for doing this, and I'm not gonna shut up about this till y'all fix this shit. And yeah, for the past few days, he's been going hard. WWE came out and said, "Nah, like we collaborate with all our superstars, and he okayed this." And he showed an email said, "No, the fuck, I'm not." So yeah, and right now it's like a war between wrestling Twitter, like this racist ass white folks saying like, you signed off for this, you deserve this, you shouldn't have nothing to complain about, and black folks saying fuck this and all types of shit. I'm just like staying in the rafters watching it all, like damn, Because WWE has been racist. This is the same WWE that made the Nation of Domination, a whole group that was inspired by the Black Panthers and the Nation of Islam, and they made the Black Fist be a bad guy type of thing.
No.
What kind of shit
I mean,
is
if you
that?
really think about it, that's what it was.
This is true.
And you had fucking Crime Time. Young niggas remember Crime Time.
Watch out.
It's crime time. And they came out looking like fucking gangsters and shit. And who else? Come on, you remember Goldust? You remember what X-Pac did in blackface?
Yep.
Goldust in blackface.
I don't know why people are surprised about that shit. Like, WWE don't got a nice track record when it comes.
Come on, they literally support Trump too. Like his Vince.
Fuck all the bullshit. Let's talk about Vince. What's up, my nigga?
Oh, no one talks about that. Oh man, I'll never forget that. He went to John Cena and said, "What's up, man? Keep it up, my nigga," and walked past Booker T. And I was like, and they didn't talk about the next night. If that shit came out now, oh
my god.
By XFL.
Yeah, all that shit would have won. Fox would have pulled the plug. Fox wouldn't have pulled the plug.
Probably not.
Yeah, they
racist themselves.
Yeah, Fox News shit. But yeah, it's getting spooky about racism. Now it's being a lot more louder now. And I'm seeing a lot of some of my black wrestling fans siding with the WWE, which is making me look at them pretty just like, oh, so you trying to work with these niggas now or something?
Somebody did this.
So
it's politics, man.
Yeah, that's what you probably trying to. Yeah, and you even though they say I don't want to work with them, but you doing interviews with them and shit. Okay.
It's politics game.
Politics. Anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
I'm real good, man.
156. Hey, hold up.
What?
On that I'm going back to the damn song. Closed on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Because it just popped in my mind.
Yeah.
Well, this Sunday, welcome back, the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Yeah, I was going like, I remember when that shit happened, I was like, oh, Chick-fil-A got a great sponsorship from Kanye. I'm like, okay, your move, Popeye. Popeye said, watch this.
Yeah. They knew what they was doing. They purposely dropping that shit on a Sunday for a reason.
Oh, yeah. Closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
Open on Sunday. Try that, Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck your lemonade. We got sweet tea over here.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's not as madness as like the last time. I heard the price went up like $1 or $2 or some shit. It don't matter. You niggas gonna buy it anyway.
They keep advertising the same price. I was just went to Popeyes on Saturday. It's the same price.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking new slaves. That's what that shit is.
Hey man, that shit's fire. Fuck out of here.
Anyway,
I would call it new slaves if it wasn't good, but it's
it's
a good ass
actually
fucking
good.
chicken sandwich.
See if anyone learns their fucking lesson. They said they even hired more people because of the demand and shit.
Yeah, good for them.
They just got more bread. That's all they did.
And more chicken.
No, they had the chicken.
they had the chicken.
They ran out of bread.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why they told motherfuckers, yeah, you could, if you want, you could just bring your own bread. We'll put the chicken on there. And I'm like, fam.
That's some ghetto ass shit.
Where's your sauce? Where's the goddamn pickle?
Serious though, bro. But they've been doing that shit all over the place. Like even before the BYOB shit.
I'll never forget the whole craziness when when they said they ran out of chicken, some dude showed up with raw chicken trying to make them cook it. Like, are you fucking serious?
Nah, they ain't ran out of chicken. They ran out of fucking bread.
No, but I just remember I saw that video. Some dude actually, and he had a confused look on his face. Like, why won't they take it? Like, are you fucking...
Like, my nigga, stop making them biscuits and just make some fucking muffins or some shit like that. Open it up and just put the goddamn chicken in there.
Niggas are wild.
Real fucking shit.
I really hope people learn their lesson this time, but whatever.
Yeah.
And this was episode 156 of the Illogical Sense podcast. You can always follow us on the Twitter. At Mr. Busby 4 lowercase 08. You can follow the podcast at iLLogical SP on the Twitter. And of course, you can follow us on Instagram and the Facebook at the Illogical Sense.
Give me a hell yeah!
And also on all social medias, you can follow me, JC No Hunters. If you're a Warriors fan, I hope you've been having fun watching my posts.
You should post a beautiful morning shit after every loss.
That's not what I did.
Oh.
They lost yesterday, and I put back to life.
I saw that. Back to reality.
Yeah.
The acapella version.
Yep.
Showing them all lose in slow motion.
Yeah. Won't be able to do it tomorrow, though, but that's all right. Play the Pelicans. Yeah.
Well, you said the Beautiful Morning one for the finals. It's a beautiful morning.
It's not even worth doing it this year anymore. Like, it's a fucking G League team. Why am I
It really is, man.
Hey.
See, I'm like a Warriors fan. I don't compare my season. Our expectations aren't. They're still championship or bust. It's not. Well, at least we did better than the Warriors. I don't know if you've noticed that. That's always been their argument against Lakers fans. Is well, at least we did better than the Lakers this year. All right, good fucking you. A lot of other teams did. Gives a fuck. That's your goal.
Man, you got
win a fucking championship.
Warrior fans really are just something.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, playlist might be up this week. Might not be. I don't know.
It's Halloween, baby. Halloween is this week. Shit.
Halloween is on Thursday. The Niners game is on Thursday.
Crown Jewel is on Thursday. Blood Money. That's what I call that shit. Blood Money in Saudi.
Well then.
Anyway, you.
Oh yeah, you can follow me at Beats Be Killing Them on every social media. Search Venomous on our digital streaming platforms. And yeah, man, the Venomous Vibes playlist was out this past weekend with DJ Mustard. And I got another one coming up this weekend.
There you go.
Yeah, Saturday. I don't know what time. Probably between 2 and 5-ish.
Don't even give it time, man. They're gonna start treating you like Kanye when you don't deliver.
Hey, man.
Just drop it on Saturday.
It'll be there.
Drop it when you feel like it.
Nah, I already got it done, actually.
Oh, okay.
Kanye
had this shit done too.
There's another funny thing I told all the motherfuckers on Thursday night, which was that clip from Menace to Society. It was it's like, Kanye, but you told us it was coming out midnight. I don't give a fuck what I said, nigga.
That's what he pretty much said by not saying nothing.
Shit.
I don't fuck what I said, nigga. Anyway, I know what the fuck we about to say. We out.